Hey, welcome into the Snap NFL Draft 2022. Your boy Mac here with Lando. Look, no reason for the countdown today. We are getting right into it as we see Commissioner Goodell up on stage with Derek Carr, Darren Waller, Las Vegas hosting Jacksonville Jaguars on the clock. Super excited to get this one going. Make sure that you get your reactions, your predictions into the chat, just like our guy Chris Timmons has here. Breece Hall to Buffalo. Man, I would love that. That's actually one of my wish list items tonight as we get the draft board up here in a second. But Lando, what's going on?
It is draft day, my friend. The day we've been waiting for. The Christmas in the off season feels like the Super Bowl of the off season.
It is.
I am super excited. I can't wait for some chaos. I want to see some chaos in the NFL draft. I want to see starting running backs now have backup roles and the amazing prospects that we love end up in messy situations. I'm here for it, Mac. I am going to cheer on the chaos.
Wouldn't it be so funny if Darren Waller's just up on stage as like a representative for the Raiders as they're hosting the draft and they're like, oh, by the way, you now play for the Green Bay Packers.
For the Packers, yeah. What did you think about that rumor earlier? Did you like it? Were you hoping for Darren Waller?
What's not to like?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if the price is right, but there's no chance they get it done.
Doesn't
Someone was
seem
saying
like
that
it would be.
someone was saying that why didn't they just do it with the Adams trade? But it had something to do with a tagged player that didn't sign the tender. It had something to do with that.
Yeah.
We got Ice Cube in the building too.
Ice Cube. Hey, there
Let's
we
get
go.
the- let's get the
NFL
board up,
draft
though.
in Las Vegas. I'm here. They should have it in Las Vegas every year.
Yeah, it's the perfect spot to do it.
Yeah.
We got the big board up here. We're going to go through every single pick tonight. You see the Jags are on the clock. We've also got some wish list items in. So I've got some wish list items of just like our guy Chris Timmons here says, Breece Hall to the Buffalo Bills. I think that would be unbelievable. I would love to see the Packers trade away Jordan Love. I know the Atlanta Falcons have expressed some serious interest in him. Who knows? Let's draft a wide receiver. And the one thing that I am outrageously afraid of is wide receiver running dry and them not getting their guy and settling for someone like Jahan Dotson or Christian Watson. So those are my three. Landon has Malik Willis to the Saints and Drake London or Jameson Williams as a top 10 pick. Scott, who will be with us soon, draft an O-line or cornerback for the Vikings, which I think is a realistic possibility, and Chris Olave to the Packers. I would love that too, but I let him have that one.
They should trade Jordan Love and draft a quarterback because Nicholas Solomon coming in here with some hot fire. You were going to put that up on the screen, so I had to. And that would just be the perfect ending to your fantasy football career and your life, maybe.
What I've learned about our community is people just want pain for me. They just want to see me over the course of 3 hours melt into the 2019 version of myself, 2020 version of myself. I get it. It's fine. I'm here for it. Look, this is the countdown to letdown. As I told Landon, we should brand this. I am fully expecting that in about 2 hours from now, the Green Bay Packers will be on the clock for their 22nd pick, not trading up to get the wide receiver they should get, and ultimately making another poor decision and ruining my day. So look, guys, I'm invested,
Do you know what you kind of sound like, Mac? You kind of sound like a Leafs fan dreading the first round.
Like here's ownership of the squad. I've got 2 shares now. There's ownership of the squad. You guys see it. I'm diehard through and through. There's going to be some letdown here, 100%.
Yeah. Dynasty Nate coming in. Christian Watson to the Packers confirmed, and that's something you are not hoping for.
Yeah, there's another example of people just wanting me to. People just want to melt my soul.
Shout out to the Snap Army, Chris Timmons, Dynasty Nate, Griffin, coming in here. Easy Daddy, I'm sure, is in the chat as well. He was in earlier. Y'all supporting us. We appreciate you. You're part of the family. If any of y'all want to get on this stream later on, let us know. Send us a DM. Send us a message on Discord. You have the link, and we could have you in for whatever, 5-10 minutes. I mean, we're in this for the long haul. It's going to be a 3-hour stream. So sit tight, buckle up. This is going to be a very, very fun draft.
Is it locked and loaded that the Jags go Aiden Hutchinson, or do you buy into the potential of like Ike Ekwonu or even Trayvon Walker?
I think Trayvon Walker, he is the betting odds right now to go 101. So I think it's quite possible that they go Walker.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think like the rumors of them going Ekwonu kind of make sense in that they need to maybe get Trevor Lawrence a little bit more protection. But if you're talking about the edge position, I still think Hutchinson is a better prospect than Walker, but that's just my opinion.
LFG, Eric, my boy, I can't wait for it. Kicks my game coming in. You've been a supporter throughout the season. It's nice to have you back, Kicks. We'll see the guys again, the gang again, once we get into the fantasy football season. But this is where it starts. This is when we start putting out more content, more lives. This is where we'll have a good time starting pretty much now. Reactions. We'll put out some posts next week about fantasy implications on wherever Breece Hall lands, Kenneth Walker, Drake London, all these guys that will find landing spots. We'll see what we'll post videos this week or next about implications in fantasy football and where you should really draft them.
You know what I don't understand, and I've never understood about the NFL draft? It's supposed to start at about 8:00.
Yep.
Why can't we just have whoever's got the first pick ready to have their card in to kick things off?
Seriously.
You've had months to prepare for this pick. You need another 10 minutes on the clock.
3 minutes ago, they just got put on the clock. It's 8:15.
And look, I get it. Like maybe they want to facilitate trades. Maybe they want to, exercise their options, deliberate. What you've had months to do it. Have those things lined up. That's just me. I just want to get this thing going. It's more impatience than the true problem. I just want the pick in to get this going. The NFL's smart though. They want to stretch this out as long as humanly possible. They want more eyes on. They know people are sticking around all the way until the end. Man,
I don't know. What do you think? Who do you think they go 101?
I've got a
Aiden?
I've got a coffee bet with a couple folks at school. So I'm going Aiden Hutchinson. They're going Trayvon Walker. I don't know. I kind of want to see it just be a flip and it just be like Ekwonu, and therefore we're both wrong. But
something like that.
Yeah,
Drake London.
Nate's right. Like the NFL wants to build suspense. They want to draw this out. They want viewership to be peak throughout the whole time. Like we see what they're doing, but it's like the first pick. Like let's just get the first pick underway. Why does it have to be drug another 10 minutes? I waited 3 months. Another 10 minutes is outrageous.
I want to see like a camera with the player blurred out and following this player to the draft and down the hallway. And then at like 8 o'clock, the guy's revealed and he's the number 1 pick. Now we're on the clock. Lions, you're on the clock.
Yeah. Well, the pick
happen.
is in. The pick is officially in.
All right.
And we'll go full screen so y'all can see.
If you look at your phone, you'll probably get the pick just before it happens on our stream. So we'll announce it as soon as it happens.
You're on DAZN and I'm on DAZN?
Yeah.
Okay, so we should
Trayvon Walker, Georgia.
What?
Yep. Defensive end, Trayvon Walker.
Okay.
Here we go. The draft has started.
Man,
let's see how far ahead that the notification is.
Yeah, it's
I'm not even close.
I'm not even close either, and that's why I kind of want to just turn the phones over.
Right. We could do that.
Like, I'm just not going to look at the phone. I'm going to try to stay as because I don't see it on the screen here. I still see the pick is in.
Yeah.
The Jags are doing their thing. I've checked the zone. It's up to speed. So yeah, there's a delay, but yeah, let's just turn the phones over, Lando.
All right.
Let's not spoil it. Because we're seeing the same feed, right?
Yeah, everyone's broadcast is way behind. So I ruined it for everyone. Not ruined it,
You
but
did.
I gave them up-to-date information.
Or maybe
yeah,
it was
I don't
incorrect.
mind. I don't mind waiting.
Maybe it was incorrect. Maybe there's a chance. No. Okay. We're locked and loaded. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I'm over one there on that one.
You owe them a coffee.
I owe some Starbucks tomorrow.
Yeah.
Trayvon Walker.
Yeah, well, yeah, Nate, we're delayed on YouTube as well, so that's why I didn't beat you to the punch, I guess. Didn't beat Sleeper to the punch.
Trayvon Walker out of Georgia. Wow, good. I mean, good for him, man.
Yeah, a lot of good Georgia players this year.
First overall pick.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah. Interesting. How is Aiden Hutchinson just an auto pick for the Lions at 2? Or is he gonna fall?
Maybe.
Whew.
I'll tell you one thing for certain though. They're gonna take 10 minutes to figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna be sitting here a while.
They were not prepared for this moment. They never, in all of their mock drafting, went over that.
I mean, we started seeing the hype around Trayvon Walker this week.
Yeah.
So some leaks came out. The NFL clearly is a lot different than the fantasy space that we're in, the Twitter vortex that all of our listeners are in and people watching this right now from home are in.
Mm-hmm.
But the NFL liked Trayvon Walker a lot. This guy, big player. So he could do it all. Linebacker, defensive end, super athletic.
Kind of like you.
Kind of like me?
Yeah, super athletic.
Super athletic. Oh, the pick is in.
Well, already they're not.
Maybe the pick was too easy, and they're smashing Hutchinson.
So just Aiden Hutchinson, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Trayvon Walker, number 1. Okay, I think we're gonna see a lot of Georgia pieces here in this opening round.
Yeah. How is the audio for everyone watching? Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us clearly. If we're sounding all right. Want to make sure we're nice and crystal clear for y'all.
Eric brings up a good point. Could the Jags have traded back and still gotten Trayvon Walker? Maybe.
Yeah.
What did we have him mocked? We flip-flop back and forth between 2 and 3.
Yeah, right around there. You had Edge going 1, 2, 3, so it's interesting to see if that actually does happen.
We went Hutchinson, Walker, and Thibodeau, right?
Yeah. Charlie D in the house. Sean Thames watching. Producer Scott, who we'll see in about 10 more picks as the Vikings get on the clock. Welcome in, everyone. Charlie, I can't wait to play against you in the Ryder Cup.
Oh, man.
Coming this summer.
Things are getting spicy. I made some serious progress today on acquiring some really nice items for the squad. We've got this really cool idea. We're going to do a Ryder Cup 6v6 to start. We'll build every single year, but we've got 2 teams, the snap hooks and the punch cuts. It's either like the Forefathers match play or the Car Curl Invitational or something along those lines. And we're going to meet up, do this every single year. 18 holes, mixed points. Oh, here we go. We're on.
Aiden Hutchinson went second.
Hey. Okay.
I
respect it. It's fine.
Our logo looks fire. I've got as my phone background, and yeah, big fan. Snap hooks, we get to stay on brand. We're
We
Snap
do. We
Fantasy,
really
we're Snap
do.
Hooks.
Nate said if you guys don't want picks spoiled, you'll turn your sleeper notifications off.
Yeah.
I have just turned my phone over. Like it's just,
Yeah.
I'm just face down. I'm not even.
The only thing I care about is right in front of me. Again,
The
listening
people
to your
that I'm
angelic
sharing this
voice,
stream
Mac.
with, and Aiden, my boy, you should have been first, but it is what it is, my guy. I'm sorry.
You know what? He's the first player to go up on stage, so if that's something,
It counts for something, right?
I think so. I mean, Detroit Lions. I mean, that's going to be a great spot. Great for the Lions. I think this is the right way to draft a team. I'm so happy. I'm just realizing it now. The relief to not take a quarterback and just stick with Jared Goff. This is the way to win. The Lions are starting to be a well-run organization. So are Scotty and I mean myself, but it's going to be a couple of years where they're gonna jump the Vikings because they're building the right way. Where the Vikings are still trying to win now, and they're going to be better than the Lions this year, obviously. But in a couple of years, I could see them contending.
Poor old Vikings, eh?
And the Packers.
Hey, now, whoa. I don't understand why, like, you have to jump on board too. I mean, everyone else has put me in the dirt. You too, Lando? I expect more, man. I expect more.
Putting you in the dirt?
Yeah. First on stage, get you a pumpkin spice latte.
It's worth something. It's worth something.
It's going to be interesting to see where a Jabbo goes in this draft. I feel like he'll either get overdrafted or severely underdrafted.
Yeah. He was rumored to go. I mean, he's a top 5 to 10 talent, but his injury puts him at right where you're drafting the Green Bay Packers. So if they keep those 2 picks, I think he could fall to you, and that'd be a great pickup for the.
He's been somebody Packers, I've been very vocal on saying, like, I would be very pleased if David Ojabo is somebody that we get. Yeah.
Scotty insists that Detroit will screw it up, but he also threw shade at the Bengals. So I'm not taking Scott's word for his opinion too strongly, I suppose. The Detroit Lions have been one of the worst teams in the past decade or so, even with a competent quarterback. We saw what Stafford could do with a good team. Mm-hmm. But I have faith in the Lions.
Do you, though?
Sure. Why not? DeAndre Swift. Get them a good quarterback next year.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing with them taking... Now, they had Sewell fall to them last year, which was fantastic. Honestly, looking at... It would have been cool if they went Ekwonu, but I do understand, like, you got to get somebody in there. Anyways, whatever. On the clock is the Houston Texans. If Kayvon Thibodeau is the pick, we nailed the edge to start.
Yeah, just a slightly different order.
If they do go offensive tackle, though, what is the most... Or you know what? They could go Ahmad Gardner here. They could go Sauce Gardner. I've seen a lot of people mock him.
I think Gardner high. Goes early. I could see that pick as well.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat. Who do you think is going to be next player drafted? Is it going to be Kayvon Thibodeau to make a run of edge defenders? Is it going to be someone like Ahmad Gardner? Is it going to be something wild like Kyle Hamilton? A wide receiver even? What do you guys think? Let us know.
Quarterback?
No chance.
Oh, I got a notification. I'll turn my phone over. I want to see what
Lando.
I want to see it live.
Hey, come on. You better not have even peeked.
I'm not going to peek, guys. Don't ruin it in the chat yet.
Griff's going icky or sauce. Okay. I think, yeah, I don't know. Like, Ekwonu makes a lot of sense. I could definitely see that. Gardner, I originally thought they could maybe get at 13, but by the way I've seen all these mocks go, he's gonna go in the top 10.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna put
Stingley's a super athletic guy. Like I like Stingley. I think he's gonna go early.
Yeah, Stingley Jr. at LSU. I'm gonna put my stance on Kayvon Thibodeau. They're just gonna stick.
I like that. I would love that for the Texans if they.
I'm gonna stick to my guns here. Goodell.
All right. Let's see. I'll turn up the volume on mine. See what they're gonna do. So it's been since I think I saw in the pregame
Stingley Jr.
Stingley.
Wow. That's way higher than I thought he would go.
Yeah. Oh, back to live. There we go. Derek Stingley. That's crazy.
I mean, he's just had he didn't play a lot of games last year. He's got we got to go back in his archives for some tape to find some good stuff, but he had an elite
wow.
He had an elite 2019 season.
Crazy. That the Texans are gonna be Texans.
I mean, shout out to Eric. He said, "I'll take Stingley."
Yeah,
Stingley Jr.
There you go.
Or Sauce.
Big one.
I mean, I honestly I would have. Schrags had that in his mock. Interesting. Of course he did. That guy is a machine.
Yeah, Schrags is one of the most kind of keyed in player or kind of insider that they have. He moves a lot. I think he starts a lot similar to what we do, and then he gets a lot of insider information. He's in the know when it comes to who's really calling who. Maybe if they have second meetings with the players, maybe the Texans call back Stingley. Spent a couple days in Houston. He knows that kind of stuff where we just don't. Even though we don't think it's a good trade or a good pick, he knows all that insider stuff.
Man, crazy.
When do you think the first quarterback is going off the board?
I'm going to go, to be completely honest with you, it's probably going to be a trade at this point.
Right. Do you hope?
Do the Panthers realistically
do it? I kind of hope they don't.
Panthers? I would have honestly liked to see them make a play at like Baker Mayfield by now, but they haven't. They looks like they're going to roll with Sam Darnold. I'm glad the Lions didn't. I really do think that like having another down season, building younger core for the future, getting like someone like Bryce Young next year is like definitely the play to go. Like, that's the way to go for sure. I don't know. Like the Panthers are such a tough team. Like if they drafted Malik Willis or Kenny Pickett could probably step in and play. Is he going to be better than Darnold? Like probably not as a rookie. And I don't think Malik Willis is ready to play. I think he's more of a project. So
yeah,
I just don't think that it's a worthwhile pick for them at 6, given this class.
Yeah, I agree with you. Absolutely. The Jets are in a really nice spot.
Yeah.
Where they could go anywhere and almost not miss, but it feels like they'll miss because they're the Jets.
It feels like right now Ekwonu is just the low-hanging fruit, and he should be the next pick.
Who's that? Pickett?
No.
Thibodeau.
Or Kayvon Thibodeau or Ike Ekwonu. Those two just feel like the low-hanging fruit. They should just be easy selections. Do they want offensive help or they want defensive help? That's sort of, I guess, the thing here. Dynasty Nate saying the Texans are now 8-1 to draft Pickett as of sometime this afternoon. Didn't get him at 3, but 13 looks like a nice spot.
Yeah, that would be yeah, that'd be crazy. I kind of hope they do.
I also had Griffin, the Lions, taking Matt Corral in one mock at 32. I think that was it. I think I had Matt Corral at 32 to them. And I like that they didn't take him at number 2 or a quarterback at number 2, but I think the thing is, if they truly wanted one of these guys, they would have made the play at 2. And if they weren't willing to, taking a shot at 32 is not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Unless
but
there's a massive drop off, like let's say Malik Willis just doesn't get picked, and they're like, well, at this point the value is good. But
if Malik Willis is all the way down there, that's the type of guy you would be like, okay, project quarterback, sit behind Jared Goff until 2023, 2024, and then we'll move forward as things start to develop themselves. But there's no one in this class, I think, that can come in and signal call the Lions to a decent record. I think they're too far out from that time.
The pick is in. The Jets guys are celebrating in the battle room.
When's Gary Vee going to be the guy to announce a pick? That's what I need to know.
In the day 2. He's a day 2 guy.
Okay.
I could see it. Is he involved with their organization at all? Like, is he like?
No, his goal at the end of his career is to own the Jets.
Yeah.
So.
And I get that. I wonder if he consults with them. Like, that's what he does for a living now, is consult with like professional athletes, influencers, organizations. I wonder if he would consult for the Jets and like be involved with the organization somehow, whether it's marketing or some kind of facet that way.
Yeah, I could definitely.
So
I can definitely see it.
Is in. I'm putting my phone away. You guys know who they picked, but we'll see what happens.
You can't be trusted is basically like what we're saying here, Lando.
Yeah, Griff, I was gonna mention that, and you reminded me. I do think that taking a quarterback at the back of the first round is super valuable because of that 5th-year option. I could see teams trading up to the back of the first to get that option, and that's so huge for an organization to get their franchise quarterback.
Until guys take a page out of Kyler Murray's book and they throw a hizzy fit and want to get paid
after 3 years
and not play into that 5th year for cheap, or the Deebo Samuel,
Ahmad Gardner,
Sauce Gardner. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Things are progressing.
Yep. Huge.
I did not have either of these guys this high in any of the mocks, and
yeah. This is big. Clearly
this is a good piece for the Jets, though. This is a good piece for the Jets.
Oh yeah, for sure it is. It's been since Jamal Adams that they've had a guy that could cover and tackle and do all the things that Sauce Gardner can. He's an elite player. He's
solid. We had Sauce to them at 10 in one of the mocks, I believe.
Oh, he's going the wrong way.
Boy, get you. Oh, man.
Boy, he gets picked 4th overall. He doesn't know where to go. There it is.
That's all right, baby. Yeah, tackles are falling.
Yeah, it's I really like
I've
Evan
never watched
Neal.
it on ESPN. I got the Zone right now, which is NFL Network. It's all right.
Yeah.
Smart pick for the Jets. Hopefully he doesn't pull a Jamal Adams in 3 years. That's yet to be seen, but
the Raptors are starting to blow it in the 3rd.
That's not the news that we needed. Look at Sauce.
82-67, and they just
got to check that hat.
85-67. Oof.
Does Sauce know his hat is not on correct? Or does he think that looks good?
I'm sure he thinks that's the way to.
That suit is fire, though.
Yeah.
The hat, though, kind of ruined it.
Except
lockdown corner for the Jets. Huge.
Any suit. Pro tip. Only do up the top button. Can't have both buttons done up in a suit.
People don't know this about you, Landon, but you are a man of high fashion.
I am. I was more so in my younger years, but I sold suits. I worked at men's fashion store back in Canada, Northern Ontario. You might it's not known for its fashion in this city, but I had some I sold that Hugo Boss, Bugatti.
You guys are known for your snowfall in the end of April, though.
We still have a ton of snow.
It's crazy. I'm playing golf.
We still do.
Jets fans look like they are fired up. Oh, there's the Gotham crew making their way out to the draft. That's cool. Sauce Gardner.
Defense in the first 4 picks. That hasn't been done in a long time. Maybe not ever.
When does the first offensive player go?
So what did the New York Giants do? I think they could go tackle.
I mean, we had them going Charles Cross, I believe.
Right.
Evan Neal's still on the board. I think something to do with the offensive line is definitely the play.
It just feels like a super unsexy pick at this point where you got
but Kayvon Thibodeau's still sitting there. Ike Ekwuanu's still sitting there. Evan Neal. Man, any of those guys I think would be
I think they should take Neal, but I also think that they
I
might
would
just say, you know what, it's not our year, and just get Thibodeau.
I think their need is offensive line. I think honestly I would go Ekwuanu here.
Would you? Yeah.
I know you like Neal better, but I would go Ekwuanu here. I don't think the Panthers take a quarterback. I think the first offensive player at this point in time, with the way things are panning out, is going to be Garrett Wilson at 8 to the Falcons.
I mean, positional player.
Offense. Yes. Fantasy relevant skill position player. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think that's what I'm doing. Wow. Highest drafted corners: Derek Stingley, Ahmad Gardner, Jeff Okudah in recent years.
Huge.
Giants have a pick in.
The pick is in.
Oh,
yeah, Neal or Icky are steals. I agree, Griff. I think those two are really good picks. If you're a Giants fan, I think it doesn't feel great, but I think it's a good pick. Feels like the Lions a couple years ago, like you said, with Penny Sewell.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. There you go. Agreed. Yeah, I mean, Penny Sewell just like fell down the board. And when he was available at 5, we all but thought this is the perfect spot for the Bengals to just jump on, and didn't end up being the case. They took Jamar Chase, who's turned out to be a pretty solid pick.
Pretty solid pick. I mean, I could see them taking like a Drake London. I think that'd be a lot of fun because they wanted to trade Kadarius.
Yes.
So they need a wide receiver. They don't. I mean, they overpaid. They have the most expensive receiving rooms in the league without any production.
What do you think about that whole situation, by the way, with him? Do you think there's anything to it? Do you think this is just rumors? What do you think the deal is?
With Toney?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna try to sell him. I think not sure if they can get anything for him. Maybe a 3rd round pick, maybe. Oof. At that point, if someone needs a player and they don't like any people in the 3rd round, maybe they take a chance on him.
From taking we're making one of the most savvy moves in the draft and trading back, to then filling it with Kadarius Toney, and a year later potentially trading him for cents on the dollar. It's such a Giants thing to do.
Oh, I know.
You went the moment you think that they did something reasonable and sensible, they turn around and
wow.
I don't feel strongly.
Imagine they went quarterback. Oh, that would be funny.
Daniel Jones is put on notice.
Yeah. All right, my phone is put away. We're not going to watch. We're not going to see.
Just turn it down. Just put it face down. You don't need it.
Oh, back to live.
Giants select. This guy's losing his mind right now on stage. This is how I'm going to be later in this draft if the Packers do something that they should, or it's going to be the exact opposite if they don't. Sam Prince, Make-A-Wish Foundation, having the time of his life.
Kayvon Thibodeau, edge, another.
It's a great pick.
Player.
It's a great pick.
Yeah. I think that's great.
How cool would that be to have your Make-A-Wish announce the pick for your favorite team?
That'd be so cool.
Be so cool, man.
Yeah.
Imagine like my Make-A-Wish was a couple years ago and I got to announce Jordan Love.
You'd just be like, no, pick again.
I'm going full Randy Jackson on this one. That's going to be a no for me, dog.
Yeah, it's a no.
Pick again. Give me another.
Bro,
give me another.
T. Higgins is still there. What are you doing?
We don't even need to trade. We could just get T. Higgins. It's fine. It's fine. Wow.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, man. I think that's a great pick for the Giants too. Pressure on the quarterback. Maybe they just know their offense ain't ready. And RIP to Saquon Barkley.
This dude is fired up. I will shut the stream down. You know what?
Draft.
You know what I've learned? That moment was a lot of fun. I'll shut the stream down, but I almost wish I could go back and just watch me go through the pain, go through the the motions with those.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I shut it down. I overreacted, but it's fine.
And now we have the Packers in a weird spot because they paid Aaron Rodgers an absolute boatload of money.
Yeah.
And they lost Devontae Adams.
The best wide receiver in football, yes.
The best wide receiver in football. So you got your guy. He's gonna retire Packer, but you couldn't win with Adams and Rodgers. So now it's a really tough situation for the Packers.
It was never Adams though. It was who could work alongside him. And look at ultimately what was the piece that made Aaron Rodgers play football last year on an MVP caliber season. Randall Cobb. Go get me Randall Cobb from the Houston Texans or wherever he was. I can't remember. Was it Houston?
That's where he was. You're right.
Or was it Dallas? Either way. Go get this man from wherever he is and get him in green and gold. The guy didn't even play like half the season, but it didn't matter. He just wanted his guy. He wanted the organization to do something for him. I did see a funny flow chart on Twitter. It was like, is Chris Olave available? Yes. Draft him. And if it's like, no, then it's like, wait. It's like, and then after it's like, before you do anything else, call Aaron.
Call Aaron.
And that's the flow chart. It just kind of works its way through it. Every single time you made a no decision, call Aaron. That's what it looked like.
Are they going to call Jordy Nelson out of retirement and make Aaron happy?
No.
At that point, he's probably just as good as Randall Cobb at this point of his career.
100%. A great night for a dynasty IDP. 100%.
Hey, yeah, absolutely.
Picks are paying off. 3 minutes until I feel like the pick just came. Like we just got the pick, and the Panthers have 3 minutes and 15 seconds left.
I know.
Picking up the pace. I like it.
Yeah.
What was last year's draft? Like 3 hours?
Yep, it's going to be a long one. My back is already sore. I don't know if I can sit here for 3 hours.
We haven't even got a fantasy relevant player on the board.
No. And you know what? We set people up for this. We told them it's going to be defensive heavy, and we were right about that. I just didn't expect it to be all defensive players in the first top 5.
Honestly, so we had Walker, Hutchinson, Thibodeau as 1, 2, 3. I did not see Stingley and Gardner being this high of draft picks, but I mean, good on them. That's
so the Panthers. Do they take what they should go Evan Neal or Iquanu? That would be great. They could take the first quarterback here. I would be.
This is the point where the draft either gets flipped on its head. Yep. Like they go a Kenny Pickett or a Malik Willis or somebody else they like. I don't know, maybe Matt Corral. The Panthers either take somebody like that or they pass it down and there's like a mad scramble.
The pick is in. They're not trading back.
Yeah, we haven't seen any talks about trades yet either.
No.
This is definitely where I think the draft is the rest of the dominoes fall because of this pick right here, because of what the Panthers do. I truly believe that.
Tips bust in New York. No, he's good. He'll be all right. They've got a decent defense. I don't mind the Giants defense. It felt like you never wanted to play against them. It looked like a smash matchup, and it just really wasn't for your fantasy players.
Mm-hmm. Can a defensive player really be a bust though?
No, not really. They got lots of time.
Tons of time.
These guys are big and athletic. Like, they'll be fine. All these players are good. Like, Derek Stingley didn't have a good last season, but
he only played 3 games.
Yeah.
Here's a question
out of the
for
stadium in his pro day. Like, he was
say that again.
Like, Stingley tested really well.
Yeah.
Very fast, athletic.
So here's a question. As it stands right now, actually let me go and check this for us. I want to see current ADP in leagues. I'll go to draft room. Current ADP, we've got Breece Hall, Malik Willis, Kenneth Walker, Garrett Wilson, Traylon Burks, Drake London, Jamison Williams, Chris Olave, Isaiah Spiller, Kenny Pickett, Matt Corral, George Pickens, Jahan Dotson, Christian Watson, Sky Moore, Desmond Ridder, Sam Howell. Who could be the biggest mover up the board and who could be the biggest mover down the board based on what happens tonight?
Oh, man.
Is it just default whatever wide receiver lands with the Green Bay Packers or the Kansas City Chiefs? Is that going to be
I think so.
What classifies the largest mover?
Yep, I think so. I've talked about, like, no one really wants to go to, I mean, no one wants to be in Carolina, I'll tell you that, if they draft a wide receiver. No one wants to be in Atlanta either. The Saints aren't a bad landing spot. Like, Jameis is a fine quarterback. He can get the players the ball, but like, the Jets could be a bad mover. I think, yeah, you're right. It's if some of those top wide receivers go to those really bad landing spots, and then the fringe guys like Olave, Watson, Jahan Dotson, if they go to the Packers or the Chiefs, they're going to get overdrafted because that's what happens every year.
But here's my question. So this is my question. If a guy like Garrett Wilson goes to the Commanders at 11, let's just say,
right,
and a guy like Chris Olave ends up a Green Bay Packer, are you now drafting Olave over Wilson when Wilson is like the wide receiver 1?
In Dynasty, I'm going to keep it the same. In redraft, I'll take Olave.
That's a good way to look at it.
I know that's a cop-out, but I'm going to I think it's just a good rule of thumb in Dynasty. Just take the talent, go after the pre-draft stuff, and then in redraft with your buddies, when it's like a 1 or 2 person keeper or just straight redraft, go with a good situation. Ike Ekwonu, tackle for the Panthers, not a quarterback.
Man, you are so far ahead of me.
Press the live button. You must be back.
Mine, it is live.
Oh.
Are you on DAZN?
Yeah, I'm on DAZN too.
I'm gonna fire mine back up. Okay, Icky, nice.
Ike Ekwonu. And Eric, I do need a massage chair. That'd be great. Or a little Theragun action while we do it. Just mute my mic.
Who would ever say I don't need one of those? Yeah, I mean, it's about time we saw an offensive tackle go off the board. Honestly, it's not your guy though. It's not.
No, props to you. You were right. Ike Ekwonu, first tackle off the board. You liked him.
Yep.
I'm surprised, but hey, that's good. Good for the Panthers. They need that. This is great for Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, sure. Wow, Icky.
Yeah.
I think the levee breaks. The levee breaks at the Falcons with Garrett Wilson. I think I said this to you today in the car on the way to work. It is a done deal. It is the most locked in pick, in my opinion.
Yeah, you did say that. Yeah, but it's so the Giants should really take Evan Neal here. You think like they did it in the right order. They went Kayvon Thibodeau first, was willing to take probably the lesser or whoever is left over for Equanu or Neal. I mean, that's savvy in my opinion. They should do it, but whether they will or not is the next question.
Okay, so that's a great point. You got a huge discount, in my opinion, on Kayvon Thibodeau as a premier edge defender.
Yep.
Now you go out and you get Evan Neal, one of the best tackles in the draft. You just bulked off both lines on either side of the ball, something that the Giants desperately need.
And now this would be a great thing for. I spoke too soon. This is great for my boy Saquon.
You did speak too soon. You absolutely spoke too soon. Yeah. You forgot about your favorite tackle in the draft, which is Evan Neal.
And they had a pick and 2 picks. So yeah. Whoops. That's all right. Hey, here we go.
And quarterback is falling.
Trey McBride to the Falcons.
Just really going for those heavy 2 tight end sets, eh?
That's almost too chaotic for me, even, Eric. Like, I was hoping for chaos, but that would be too much.
I agree with Griff. Like, getting Neal here is a steal.
Yeah.
Although I did watch.
It's in already. Their pick is in already.
Yeah. You know that one when I told you about this morning, the Good Morning Football with Kay Adams and Traeger and man, they had Evan Neal at like 16. Like they forgot about him. They just forgot. Oh, it's like there's no way he'd go that low. But Evan Neal here seems like
they just forgot about him. How could you be on national TV? Your producer isn't yelling in their ear. Evan Neal, top 2 tackle out of Alabama. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, the guy that like potentially could have been a top 5 pick.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, yeah, the Raptors are struggling, down 21.
I mean, no one has ever done what they're trying to do. No one's ever come back from 3-0.
Yeah. I was just hoping if they could kind of stick within 10 going into the 4th, maybe, but it's too bad. Yeah, I mean, you never know anything can happen. 20 points ain't much in the NBA.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So
in basketball, it's not anything.
No. Yeah, this is a boring start to a draft for most people.
Whatever. I mean, grow up.
Grow up. This is football. This
Peter
is
Pan,
Christmas, guys.
Count Chocula. Name the movie. Name the reference.
What'd you say? Is it Count Dracula?
No, I said Count grow Chocula. Up, Peter Pan. Count Chocula. You know the cereal? Wedding Crashers. He's like, we could be cowboys from Austin or pimps from Arizona. It's the first quarter and you want to throw up a Hail Mary? He's like, grow up, Peter Pan. Evan Neal, there it is.
Good start for the Giants.
An amazing start for the Giants. Like, shout out to the Giants who just won this opening portion of the draft.
Yep.
Thibodeau and Neal. Absolute steals. Didn't even have to trade to get them.
Yeah.
The Giants did something well for a change. Is Gettleman still making picks, or did they give it away?
They must have given, they hired new scouts. They gave
this is Daniel Jones, actually.
Decision making. Hey, Daniel Jones sleeper this year. There was a time where you did not hate Daniel Jones.
That's true. You're right. He was my boy.
So, okay, actually, if people probably know, you hated him to start.
Yeah.
And then he grew on you.
And now I hate him again.
I mean, how could you like Daniel Jones? He's ruined the careers of Saquon Barkley, Kenny Golladay, Sterling Shepard, Evan
Yeah.
Ingram, gone. They're all done.
Yeah. I'm gonna tweet this out for us right now. New York Giants are winning this draft.
Yeah. He's such a beast, that guy. Holy. Usually it's Alabama heavy. This is the first Bama player off the board.
It's going to be a steady mix of Alabama and Georgia.
Georgia,
Shocker.
yeah, for sure. All right. You have it written in stone.
Oh, I've already got the graphic done. The next pick is Garrett Wilson, without a shadow of a doubt.
Ohio State wide receiver Garrett Wilson. Now, how early are you willing to take Garrett Wilson in rookie drafts?
Are you talking dynasty?
Yep.
2.
2. Should he be drafted in redraft?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So Calvin Ridley's not playing football. Kyle Pitts had a great, and when I mean great, I mean second greatest season in the history of the National Football League for a tight end.
Yep.
Great year. Who else is going to catch the football though? Like, they've got Zacchaeus back, but they lost Russell Gage to the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Hayden Hurst is no longer there. Cordero Patterson is Swiss Army knife. Unless these guys go out right now and take like Breece Hall, which would be an outrageously bad pick. That would tank his stock for me just a little bit. But Garrett Wilson just feels like he is the best solution to what's going on over there right now. The other thing they could do is they could take a quarterback. If they think that Malik Willis is like their guy, he can run behind Mariota for a year or two. I think that's a great play too.
Yeah. I think Malik Willis is probably better than Mariota is right now in his career.
Wow, that's shade.
Is that a hot take or?
I honestly, the reason why I'm so bullish on Wilson going to the Falcons right here is simply just due to the Calvin Ridley situation. They are so depleted at wide receiver that they need somebody who is ready to make an impact on day one. And there's no one in this class that is more suited to do that than Garrett Wilson. So,
yeah. And, I saw it. I'm sorry. I saw it.
Brandon.
I won't say.
Well, now it makes me feel like it's not Garrett Wilson.
It ain't Garrett Wilson.
Stop.
It's a wide receiver, though.
Drake London
to the Falcons.
Why did you ruin it? Put your phone away.
I'm sorry. We were getting who was it? So NFL went live. I thought we were getting a notification on Instagram, but we weren't.
Stop the madness.
Yeah, Drake London. Wow. Did you see that Drake put $100K that Drake London would be the first wide receiver taken?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to put the graphic up next because I haven't seen it on my screen yet.
All right.
I'm going to take your word for it. I've got it ready. Damn, Landon.
Crazy.
Wow. Now, how do you feel about that with Drake London being
the Twin Towers? He's a big 6'3", almost 6'4" wide receiver next to Kyle Pitts. I mean, for all the reasons why you liked Garrett Wilson, I mean, Drake London is a lot of people's top wide receiver. I think, it just gives Mariota a top end talent to throw to. And a very interesting pick. I know a lot of people liked London.
I like him too. I absolutely like him too. And man, him and Kyle Pitts, that's a big, you're right. Twin Towers. That's a big set of receivers to throw the ball to. I liked him better elsewhere. I I didn't like him to the Jets. I'm glad that that's not a reality for Drake
Yep.
London, to be completely honest with you. This is better than the Jets. But the Eagles felt like it was going to be fun, potentially.
You have a lot of confidence in Mariota.
I have confidence in him to be better than Matt Ryan has been.
Wow. I mean, that's saying a lot.
Here's the argument I'm going to make for him. When we're looking at Matt Ryan, a guy that took a ton of sacks the last couple of years, it's no secret that his mobility is plaguing him and the offense. Matt Ryan can't escape a pocket to extend a play to save his life. And while he's an elite pocket passer, that offensive line is not elite. They need somebody like Mariota who can extend plays and can get the ball to his receivers. And now having London and Pitts, who I can't speak to London's ability to improvise at the NFL level, but Kyle Pitts has shown that he can improvise, find space, make a play. That's what Mariota will give. So,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I mean, I guess so. We haven't seen it in a while for him to be a starting NFL caliber quarterback. Has he lost a step? Is he still as mobile as he used to be? Like, how old's Mariota now? He must be 29, 30. Like, he probably ain't as quick as he used to be.
Who's that?
But
Marcus Mariota?
yeah.
No, he can't be that old. No chance. I'm going to bet that right now. Okay, 28.
So, I mean, not a spring chicken as far as NFL goes, but I mean,
he's not
young
Matt
enough.
Ryan.
Hopefully he's staying in shape. I'm sure he is. Like, it's hard to say because we just really haven't seen him. He hasn't been able to find a starting role in the NFL. So if he was good enough, you feel like we would see him. But yeah, I mean, I hope for Kyle Pitts' sake, for Drake London's sake, that he can get the ball to the wide receivers. At least he's got a big radius to throw at, like at least both these guys are big. So even if he's not supremely accurate, which he never really has been, at least he's got big targets.
Does this start the run of wide receiver?
And that's what you're worried about.
This is what I'm worried about, is once one goes, they start going.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, the hole that they have at wide receiver, it makes a lot of sense that they took Drake London here. I thought it would have been Garrett Wilson, but Drake London is a fine play as well. Super athletic, big. A lot of people have him profiling like Mike Evans, but he's much more mobile than Mike Evans. He creates a lot actually after the catch for someone who's 6'5". Makes a lot of hay on the ground. So he can create for himself. Mike Evans, not really that same profile. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. But now you go, okay, the Seahawks are not taking a wide receiver.
Everyone's got Malik Willis going to the Seahawks.
Yeah, and we played around with that one in our last mock draft. We had Malik Willis going at 9 to the Seahawks in the 3.0, which I think is fun. I think it fits the Russell Wilson mold that they have been so accustomed to, but that's also under a system that's probably on its way out of Seattle. So who knows? Who knows what they do here? I could actually see a trade happening potentially.
I would love to see a trade happen. That would be I hope there's lots of trades. That'd be a lot of fun. I love trades.
This pick just doesn't make a lot of sense for them, and if they don't go quarterback, it doesn't really make.
They need to go. They need to go full rebuild, and I guess Malik Willis falls under that category because we're expecting him to sit for a year or so. But what's the probability that Desmond Ridder is the first quarterback off the board?
I've heard so much hype around him.
I
just don't get it. I mean, I get it, but not to the tune of take him over Willis, take him over Pickett.
I think there's like a growing like 10 to 15% chance he's becoming the first quarterback taken.
I saw someone had the Panthers taking him at 6.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, what?
Good for the Panthers. Good for the Panthers taking Ike Ekwonu.
Agreed.
Love that.
If you hold any Christian McCaffrey in your dynasty leagues, you are thrilled.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Oh, my phone went off. I'm not going to look. Not going to
Landon?
look.
Hey,
No, it can't be.
Look, take your phone and just put it face down on the table or turn your
Pick is in
notifications off.
For the Seahawks. Do you see that on your screen yet?
I do. It says pick is in. I'm watching some commercial about adventure. Two people rolling around in a heart.
I have a Pizza Hut commercial now.
Made of pedals. I don't know. It was like some sandals resort.
Oh, sandals. Okay. The pick is in. Ritter was just commercial. Was in the commercial. That's funny.
Desmond Ritter was?
Yeah, Ritter
in
was
a
just
Pizza Hut commercial? Right, oh, I got the Pizza Hut now.
Okay, so I'm probably I'm about 35 seconds ahead of you.
I don't get it. I am completely up to speed.
But now I keep clicking back to live. Like, do you see that little back to live button?
Yeah, but mine is grayed out. Like I am
It's red.
live. I know that. Mine's not though.
Oh.
You're talking bottom right corner?
Bottom left of your screen.
Oh no.
It has a live and a red dot.
Mine's in the bottom right.
Oh.
I don't know.
Does it say back to live or does it say live?
It says live.
Okay.
It's fine. It's all good.
All right.
Kyle
what do
Hamilton?
you think?
Kyle
Quarterback
Hamilton
or like defensive player?
I could see Kyle Hamilton going here. I honestly do wish though that I hope it's Malik Willis. That'd be a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
You know, Pete Carroll's just chomping on a piece of gum really hard right now.
We should. Pete Carroll's just chomping on a piece of gum.
Just.
Yeah. What? Shoot. I was just gonna. Shoot. What was I gonna say? I don't know.
Griff said it wasn't Pizza Hut land. It was DoorDash.
Oh.
We don't do DoorDash up here.
In.
All right, pick is in. Goodell is up on the stand for me.
Yep. Oh, wow. Tackle.
Charles Cross. Okay. I respect that. Charles Cross is a mammoth of a man.
Wow.
He can move heaven and earth, this boy.
Wow. I don't like that. This isn't crazy enough for me.
Landon, we knew coming in that this is not the way things were going to go. You know, we gave the people our advice and we said, look, guys, it's not going to be an offensively dominated draft, but here we are on draft night and disappointed.
Okay, here's my wish. I didn't say it. I should have said it before. My wish is that Mitchell Trubisky survives this draft.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing for free. If Pickett or Willis are available at 20, he will not.
He gone. He's not going to survive. That's what I'm worried about.
Now, that being said, I think he plays the year.
Right. Yeah, but he's hard to trade when he's a rental.
Oh, you're not rostering Mitch Trubisky hoping for a return on investment.
Heck yeah, I am.
No, the backup quarterback now, a former second overall pick.
Super flex. You got to trade. You got to. Sam Darnold was doing that. He was fetching some good money, some good return last year.
If Trubisky survives this draft, look me straight in the eye and tell me you're not going to all of your leagues, your super flex leagues, and putting him on the trading block.
Oh, I'll be sending out offers left, right, and center. Anyone with like one quarterback or 1.5 quarterbacks, I'm just gonna say
you're gonna go straight to sleeper tonight. Carpet bomb our leagues with trade offers involving Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah, give me your elite wide receiver for my shitty backup quarterback. Oh yeah, that's it.
Give me all of your early seconds because I want to get George Pickens and Sky Moore.
Exactly.
Okay, I've got to say though, if we can avoid the Jets here taking a wide receiver,
you're looking all right.
This is looking good.
I think. I mean,
how do you not take Garrett Wilson?
Sitting there.
How do you not take Garrett Wilson just sitting there?
Yeah.
The question is, do they need him? Is that the glaringly obvious need?
No,
I mean, the Jets need secondary help. Kyle Hamilton is a hit here. Kyle Hamilton is an absolute hit at this position. But they already got, I mean, they got Sauce Gardner. They got a corner. Can you imagine having Gardner and Hamilton? You could throw nothing deep on those two.
Their defense then would be good. I mean, was it the Jets? I was saying their defense was all right, and you're like, no, they're like the 30th best in the league.
You were saying, oh, the Jets weren't that bad, were they? I'm like, no, yeah, 32nd.
They were bad.
They were the worst. The absolute worst.
The pick is in. Nice for the Jets to have 2 top 10 picks.
Yeah, and they'll still be the same old Jets.
Yeah, they're bad. Bad organization. One of the worst in the past decade.
Sounds like all my normal dynasty trades I get. Swap Wilson for Debo. Oh, do we see any live trades tonight? Do we see someone like a Jordan Love traded or Debo Samuel? Do we see anything like that?
I don't. I hope not.
You remember when poor old Josh Rosen was traded?
Yes, I do remember that.
That was awful. Poor guy, man.
Yeah.
I felt for him, honestly.
I would like to see Jimmy Garoppolo traded.
I hate Jimmy Garoppolo.
That would be nice. Maybe tomorrow, maybe day 2, second round pick for Jimmy G. That'd be solid.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I could get down with that.
To the Texans? No, they don't need him. To the Panthers.
Okay, Green Bay. We just need to avoid Garrett Wilson here. We just need to avoid a wide receiver.
Selection is.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Goodell just came out of the door for me. And he's just getting to the podium.
So far behind me.
Man, I don't know. He's up on the podium now. He's looking at the card.
Garrett Wilson.
No.
I mean, he was just sitting there. That's a fire suit. I don't know. White and gray?
That's a vibe. I'm down with that.
Little double-breasted suit?
I'm down with that.
I mean, I don't think I could rock that, but I mean.
Well, we knew that, though. You know that about you. Dang. Yeah. That would have been the one pick I would have just loved to see. This is a good wide receiving core now for the Jets. Zach Wilson has no excuse. Yeah. No excuse whatsoever.
And I mean, yeah, really logically saying like all these teams are doing that. They're getting him every opportunity not to fail. That's what the Jets have to do. And if he fails, then I mean, then it's him, right? Then it's like the New York Giants tried to do the same thing with Daniel Jones, but he failed. He sucks. So the Jets are kind of doing the same. You got Elijah Moore, Corey Davis, and Garrett Wilson, one of the best young cores in the league. With Moore and Wilson now. Man.
Dang, dude.
Do you think that Michael Carter is going to survive the draft?
Yeah, there's no reason for him not to. He had a solid campaign.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, for sure.
Let's check out some Jets practices. Gardner versus Wilson. One-on-one drills.
He's still got to go with Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore gets first crack at him. He's the veteran in this situation.
That's true.
You know them boys are gonna mix it up though.
All right. So K-Mac panic meter 1 through 10 on the Packers wide receiver prospects.
We're 12 picks away from absolute anarchy, and honestly, I would have been sitting at a 10 out of 10 had Garrett Wilson not gone to the Jets there. Now I've
a trade.
Oh my.
The Saints.
What?
The Saints are on the clock.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy. Here we go. This is what you came for, Lando.
yes, the Saints.
No.
Do they trade? I would love it. It would be funny
So what
if
is
they trade for Jameson Williams.
Well, that's the thing that I'm now.
But would think
this is what I was afraid of. This is exactly what I was afraid of.
You would think that it would be for a quarterback, but they just signed Jameis. They don't need Malik Willis like that. Because the wide receiver run, now they trade up for Jameson Williams. It has to be it, right?
I mean, it's got to be. So what was the trade? Do you know?
I don't know.
What are they coming up
I'll check my Twitter now that it's trading back.
So it goes Minnesota, Houston, Baltimore, Philly. So Washington traded with the Saints.
The Saints, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna check now. I don't see the trade anywhere on Twitter. Trade.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, the trade hasn't been posted yet on Twitter, but I'm sure we will hear it shortly.
But we have the Saints coming up, and the order is now the Washington Commanders at 15.
You would think it's at the 16 or 19.
It's at 16.
16, okay.
Yeah, they officially have the 16th pick.
Okay.
And okay, cool. So
love that for the Commanders. The Manders. Very solid pick. They weren't going to take Jameson Williams there. They don't need him.
This is what I was afraid of, Lando.
I know. I know. So, but the Packers need to be thinking here. Like, listen, we have 2 picks, 22 and 28. Give the Vikings a call. If it's not Jameson Williams, if they do not pick Jameson Williams, give the Vikings a call.
Yeah, they're divisional rival. Let's definitely make that happen.
Would you swap two picks for Jameson Williams?
What?
Swap both first round picks?
No.
Oh, hold on. No, wait, no.
Griff wants to know
Griffin was saying
non-draft
something about
talk.
he doesn't want the Saints moving up.
Griff saying non-draft talk, Zeke or Keenan Allen in a draft 10-man superflex 7th round. I'll take Keenan.
Who?
Keenan Allen over Zeke.
Keenan? Yep. Full PPR? I don't know if it matters.
Doesn't matter. Superflex. Doesn't really matter. Oh man.
Yeah, it depends. I think it depends on your build. Do you have solid wide receivers? So
this is what I was afraid of.
So they did not trade both picks. New Orleans is still at 19 according to the board.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so it's 16th overall, a 3rd and a 4th for the first pick. That's not bad. That's good. That's pretty. The Saints didn't pay that much. 3rd and a 4th? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Whatever.
You're just pissed. You just hope it's not Jameson Williams.
I'm pissed. If this is Jameson Williams, it is full panic mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you only have Chris Olave, Traylon Burks that you kind of want.
Yeah.
Because you don't want Jahan, Sky Moore, Pickens, Watson. You don't want those guys.
We're gonna end up getting Christian Watson, and I'm gonna just
Oh God, the Raptors are getting destroyed.
Yeah. Oh man. Please just be like Kenny Pickett or something silly.
Oh,
You
that
know?
would be great. You would
know?
think that it's for a quarterback if they got word that
No, it's
one of the-
Jameson. It's Jameson Williams. 1,000%.
it is. You already know?
No, but I'm just
Okay.
this is where
He's
I'm at
announcing it
mentally.
right now on mine.
This is where I'm at mentally.
Come on. What the heck? Why are they announcing the Chargers and
What?
Chiefs? Come on. We're waiting for the pick. Is Tony Gonzalez talking right now on yours?
No. Still Goodell. Taking out my
Okay,
time.
you know what? I'm going to pause it, mute it. I want to wait till your reaction. I don't want to see the pick.
No.
I'm waiting for you.
Folks,
I don't want to know before you.
If this is Jameson Williams, sound the alarms. We're in full panic mode.
We're in full panic mode. I'm just in your. I just gotta wait for your pick.
Oh,
wait
hey,
for you to see it.
This could be your wish list item, though, Lando. This could be Malik Willis.
Yeah, right. They traded up. I hope so.
Just 5 weeks removed from signing Jameis Williams to a $28 million two-year deal. Is this Austin Eckler?
Yeah.
Wow, Tony Gonzalez is out.
The Raptors,
man.
it's 119-92 with 4 minutes left.
It's over.
She done.
Okay, Austin.
Like, he wouldn't announce the pick. Imagine Austin Eckler. Hey, Saints.
To announce the Saints. I don't have my audio on, so I have no idea what they're saying, but it just seems kind of random.
Yeah.
Super rando.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Do
Michael
you
Thomas
think,
coming back. Maybe.
So Eric asks about
Draymond
Metcalf,
Smith
McLaurin, or Debo. McLaurin wants a new contract. Debo wants a new team. McLaurin doesn't have a quarterback. Metcalf doesn't have a quarterback. Do any of these players get dealt?
No.
Maybe
Metcalf
to the
is the only one
Packers?
I could. Metcalf's the only one I could see, but Chris Olave, Ohio State.
They took Chris Olave.
They took Chris Olave.
Scotty.
They took Chris Olave.
Wow.
And now we're in
the
full
dream.
panic mode, fellas.
Now you're still in full panic mode.
Correct. It's a wide receiver.
Yep. I figured that might trigger a little bit of Max full panic mode. We had one goal. Get Aaron Rodgers, a young wide receiver, so Matt could buy a new jersey. That's not Randall Cobb.
It's so nice to finally have you on my side here, Scotty.
I mean, it'll just be ridiculous if they don't. It's just, what are you waiting for? So I was hoping.
So Scotty, you're done watching the Raptors just get destroyed.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if they're coming back from 25 down with, 3 minutes left in the fourth.
I shared
Yep.
something today, a radio interview that Olave had, and he said that he talked to the Green Bay Packers a lot throughout this not free agent, but throughout this, process of the draft. Said he spoke to them a lot. He said he thinks Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback ever, better than Brady.
Well, he doesn't have that now.
I honestly thought that he would be like the 4th or 5th wide receiver off the board, but maybe that Williams ACL injury is concerning to some franchises. But this is sound the alarm, full panic mode.
Countdown for a meltdown.
Yeah, countdown to meltdown is officially underway. We are 10 picks away, and yeah.
Well, I told Mac earlier in the day when we were talking about wish list, I told him London or Olave for Green Bay. Both of them would have to fall, but
the Lions have traded up to the 12th overall pick.
Quarterback time.
They better not take a wide receiver. They do not need a wide receiver.
Oh, could you imagine?
Yes, I can. I absolutely can.
Now just everything's going against Mac.
Just a huge
Griff
run.
says, call Aaron.
Legit, the Packers can.
Oh, man.
Packers could have traded up. They could have traded a first and a second and got a wide receiver.
Well, no, Jameson Williams is now the overwhelming favorite for them, in my opinion.
Oh, I mean, that would be phenomenal. I mean, Traylon Burks, I think, is in that conversation. It wasn't so long ago that Traylon Burks was my top wide receiver prospect.
True.
But I mean, things have happened. Pro days have happened. Clearly, my mind has changed, and the hype around Garrett Wilson, Drake London, and co. I still like Traylon Burks. I thought I mocked him to the Cowboys, but Scotty, what do you think of the draft so far? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by, my dude. Producer Scott on there with the crisp camera action. Love that for you. How you doing, my friend?
You called what this draft would be. I think everybody wants chaos, and I know Landon wants some chaos, but pretty much it's been, they are what we thought they were.
What's funny though, Scotty? You came on to share the Minnesota pick, and now they traded it back. The Lions have come up. The Vikings have gone way back. How do you feel about that? What are your thoughts on that?
I have to think that we've got a strategy behind it. I mean, like I said, my hopes for the Vikes were not flashy. I wanted an offensive lineman or a cornerback. And then look at all the cornerbacks.
So the trade
off the board.
The trade is the Lions are trading for the 12th and the 46th overall pick. The Vikings are coming back to get the 32nd, the 34th, and the 66th. So you are gaining a pick in the process in what Landon has outlined as the deepest draft potentially of all time.
I mean, we've got a lot of holes. So
for
right.
Yeah. For the people watching, this is the deepest draft because of the literal quantity of players in this draft. There's 50% more eligible draft players this year due to what we had last year, due to the COVID year and all that. Not as many players put their names in the hat for last year's draft, but they did this year. So, Jameson Williams to the Lions.
What are they doing?
Panic alarm. It's on fire. We can see fire. The smoke
is coming out of the ears if you look close enough right now.
Wow.
Damn. Do the Lions know that their quarterback is Jared Goff? Do they understand that?
Wow, James. Damn.
Yep. And in typical Green Bay fashion,
they're just sitting.
Yeah,
Maybe
sitting,
Aaron
waiting.
Rodgers was unavailable to talk.
Should have called Aaron.
Well, the Eagles have traded up to the Texans spot. Just an
Imagine
FYI.
then they wanted Williams, but too
Oh.
bad.
Well, no, now just comes Traylon Burks.
Could you imagine?
I can, because this is exactly what's going to happen.
Chaos.
This
Kenny
is what
Pickett.
you signed up for, Landon.
Kenny Pickett to the Eagles.
Stop.
That's the chaos I like.
Oh my God, what is happening?
So, Scotty, now that the Vikings are at the 32nd pick, you're in for the long haul. You're sticking around till 11 p.m.
Or till when Mac kills the stream. One of the two.
Right.
Yeah, hey,
which
that
could happen.
Figured I better hop on, quick, because New Orleans started the train, and we don't know when the tracks are ending.
Oh, dude.
Wow. Yeah, 3 trades in a row. Crazy.
All for wide receivers, right?
I mean, we don't know what Philly's going to do.
It's going to be a wide receiver.
There's
no way it's for a quarterback. There's
That'd
no
be
way
great.
it's for Kyle Hamilton. This is what the Eagles do. They take first-round wide receivers.
Yep, you're right. But they miss on all of them. So
Correct.
maybe they
Yes,
take
most
Christian
certainly
Watson.
do.
Oh my God, dude. Chaos. Jamison Williams is a lion. How do you feel about that for his stock?
Oh, I hate it. But I mean, in Dynasty, you're not really hoping for this year for Jameson. Like, you don't know how many games he'll miss. But don't love it. Don't love it for Jamison Williams.
Would have been so much better in green and gold. I mean, it's just
He would have been so much better.
It's
Same
honestly
with Chris
just
Olave.
crazy.
We had
It's
so many
crazy
mock
to me,
drafts
though.
had Olave.
It's crazy to me that the Lions can trade up from 32 to get him,
Yeah.
and the Packers can't move up from 22 or 28
Yeah. They have 2 first-round picks.
and 2 seconds.
Oh.
And 2 seconds.
What are they doing? I don't know. It's the front office has led down the Packers for years, and they just continue to do so.
Listen, Goody, look at the flow chart that was on Twitter. Call Aaron. and
Mac,
look,
I was hoping this was the year they finally put the emphasis on getting that stud young wide receiver, but we'll see. There's still time.
it's all right.
So, Mac.
Now this is Traylon Burks and this draft.
Yeah,
is
Mac or
over.
Scotty, do you think it's Burks? Do you guys both think it's Burks?
They need a wide receiver. There's no way that they don't.
You have to think all these
Miss
trades coming through maybe got kicked off by what the Saints pulled off there, right? To start the run on wide receivers. I mean, Garrett Wilson coming off the board. We'll have to see. But yeah, geez, from a fantasy standpoint, don't love these.
How do
Any
you
of these
rank
spots.
How do you rank the
oh,
wide receivers now that they've landed? London, Wilson, Olave, Williams. Put them in order from 1 to 4.
Oh boy. Can we assume that Burks is Eagle?
Sure.
Oh boy. I think the way you talk about Mariota makes me fall in love. So, I mean, maybe still London first. Oh man. I don't know. Like it's a who cares? Take the last guy and you're fine.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I don't have a massive preference right now because I don't have a lot of faith in Zach Wilson. I mean, Jameis Williams, Scotty. I mean, you dealt with him in Tampa for years. I mean,
Jameis Winston.
he made Mike Evans Mike Evans is who he is. He's 1,000-yard wide receiver, but Chris Olave and Mike Evans couldn't be more different.
Yeah, I mean, and also obviously he's coming back after being away with a pretty severe injury for a whole season. But
True.
I mean, out of those quarterbacks, I do think that Winston presents kind of the gunslinger mentality of just throwing it. Yeah, I mean, look at what you got in Atlanta, New York.
I think I might take them as they were drafted. London, Wilson, Olave, Williams. Just because Williams is going to miss half the season. In Dynasty, I would put Williams ahead of Olave.
Yeah, I'm kind of there too. In the order. Yeah. Chris Dimmons, what am I going to do with my 6 2022 firsts? Rookie draft is on Sunday. Sell? I don't know, man. Wait for Breece Hall.
Hope that Breece Hall and Kenneth Walker go to good spots.
So you were close on yours. You got Drake London as a top 10 pick. You got Jameson Williams as a top 12 pick. So you were very close on your wish list, Landon. Do you now, with the teams that they landed on, are you regretting those wishes?
Yeah, it goes for my if wish list number 3 was chaos, it falls under that category. But it's fine. It's fine. We just need to get used to Garrett Wilson. I just don't. He's going to have that Jets smell on him.
He's got that Jets stank.
Yeah. But maybe Zach Wilson takes a step forward. That'll have to be the narrative this offseason. He did make Elijah Moore somewhat relevant for a handful of games before he got hurt. Maybe Zach Wilson can just send up enough prayers. It seems like he just tries to make the hero throw every single time, and maybe Garrett Wilson can help him. I don't know. Kind of what Jameis Winston was. Just a lot of turnovers, but a lot of big plays.
Pick is in for the Eagles.
Seems like it's been a while. We've been talking about this for a while.
Yeah, it's Traylon Burks, right?
Should I kind of want to so they only moved back 3 spots and got a 4th round pick and 2 5ths.
It's not like these prices are outrageous.
No.
Oh man.
Ooh, that's a nice 3-man. Scotty, you're nice.
I feel like the 3-man take.
On point.
13th overall for the 15th. They picked up a 4th and 2 5ths.
Okay. Where do you see Goodell? Do you see him yet?
I see Eagles fans raging in the front row in a Carson Wentz jersey.
Okay.
If you're going to be at the draft, you got to update that jersey, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that? Me?
No, this guy in the front row that's raging in an Eagles jersey. He's got a Wentz jersey on. Dude, you got to upgrade that jersey.
Agreed. Can't go to the draft with an outdated jersey.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on.
He's reading the pick on mine.
Okay, I minimized it, Scotty. Let's let Mackenzie react.
You just want this run of wide receivers to crush me.
I want to see your genuine reaction without. I'm not gonna know.
Yeah, I've already written in Traylon Burks on our graphic. I'm just ready to share it with the world. Roger, you can change the card if you like to Kyle Hamilton or something.
I can't read Scott's face.
Jermaine Johnson. This feels like an eternity.
This audio is captivating to the people. I hope you enjoyed as much as me.
Come on. Roger, read the card. Jordan Davis.
Oh. Survives
Oh my.
a pick.
Getting closer to that 22.
Mackenzie survives a pick. Georgia player Jordan Davis. Why would they move up for Jordan Davis?
Breathe. Because he's an absolute stud.
Yeah, I guess so. But it was really not going to be there. I guess maybe not.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess I'll just open the pale ale.
Breeze,
Scotty, do you have
Mackenzie.
some drinks with you?
I already finished mine while trying to tell myself the Raptors were going to come back.
Yeah.
Spoiler, they did not.
They did not. No, they did. They definitely did not.
Most
And
certainly did not.
That pains
Is the
me.
game over? Yes. Oh, oof. That's a bad
Yeah.
one.
I spent most of the day chirping one of my clients, actually Northwest Carolina, who was a huge diehard Philadelphia sports fan. And she's going to let me have it pretty good next week.
I'm sure you deserve it.
I usually do.
Nate says, mock drafted it with my buddies. I had all players who went in the top 10 in the top 10, getting 6 out of 10 correct with the right teams. That's super impressive. 3 picks later, and it had almost completely gone off the rails.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that's yes. Yep.
That's how. Yep.
I mean, there's
all right. Good. Mac.
Fantasy aside, there's a lot of good talent left on the board. Like Kyle Hamilton, who I thought was going to be a top 10 pick, is still there.
Yep.
Makes a lot of sense for a couple of these teams that are coming up next. The Houston Texans, the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, Devontae Wyatt is who we had to the Baltimore Ravens, if I remember correctly, who is great. Jermaine Johnson is still available. Trevor Penning to the Chargers would be a good pick.
So
panic mode is in full force.
Baltimore Ravens are up. I don't think they take a wide receiver.
No, this is where the Packers need to trade with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Come up, get.
They're not going to. Yeah, they're not going to add another.
They don't do this. They don't trade.
No.
They don't trade at all. They're so dumb. They're so dumb.
They have such an opportunity.
What I don't understand is like Rodgers already has the extension. Like this is now the time you finally make a play.
Well, losing Zadarius Smith and Devontae Adams, they freed like $64 million in cap space, which is a fake number anyways. It's all monopoly money, but because they were $50 million over the cap and offered Devontae Adams more money than the Raiders did.
Correct. The cap is a moving target.
Correct. Agreed. I don't get it. We had Devontae Wyatt here to the Ravens. I think that's still probably my target for them.
Yeah, Kyle Hamilton, I'm sure would be a solid pick, but it's still early for it might be a safety. Don't typically go this too early.
Wide receiver though, what a run!
Yeah,
wow,
what a run! Yeah, hey
8
man,
through 12. This is where the Ravens shock the world and go completely off board.
Did we have the Vikings take Jordan Davis in our mock back?
Ooh, that's a good question. I have to go back and look.
That's all right. I think we did.
I thought we had them taking Jermaine Johnson, but maybe.
Either way.
So we've got what? Houston, Washington, Chargers, Philly, New Orleans, Pittsburgh, New England, Green Bay. Okay, so that portion of the order has not changed. It's just Minnesota at 32. Okay. Griffin. Ravens taking Malik Willis. Why in the world? That would be the off-board type of stuff we're talking about. Yeah.
That's again too chaotic for me. They just don't want to pay Lamar, and they just draft his chaos,
not dysfunction.
Clone. All right, the pick is in for the Ravens. We've got Nicky Solomon. Maybe he's still watching the draft or watching the stream. I'm not sure. Let me know, Adam, who you want the Ravens to take. He's a big Baltimore fan. I think Jermaine Johnson would be a solid pick. You said Devontae Wyatt, Mac?
Yep. That's who we had in our last.
Georgia.
Yep.
Going back to back.
Yep. We'll go back for the.
Griff is saying chaos. I don't know if he's
talking about the chaos that that would be
That
what we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The theoretical
that
chaos.
you want. That
The
you want.
theoretical chaos, not what actually happened.
Correct.
As Goodell's talking right now.
Yeah. He's talking about what you want. The absolute anarchy.
Oh. Solid pick.
Raven selections. He is reading the card. Kyle Hamilton. Yeah.
Kyle Hamilton.
Great pick.
Yep.
Great pick. Can't fault them. That's awesome.
First
I mean,
safety
safeties
off the
kind of need to
board.
be everything. They need to be good at coverage, linebacker, stop the run, stop the pass.
This guy is
gotta be
elite. This guy is so fast, so long.
And Baltimore loves their defense. I mean,
They love their defense.
That has been their identity for
Yeah.
the longest time. And then kind of feel like, with Lamar, it shifted, but at the key.
Oh my gosh, guys. Ravens sent Hollywood Brown to the Cardinals.
What?
For the 23rd pick, the Ravens traded Hollywood Brown to the Cardinals. Check your
Rashad
Twitter.
Bateman season.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
What?
Guess I know who I'm locking in as my keeper tomorrow.
Wow, dude.
Wow.
That just
Hollywood
happened?
Brown to the Cardinals. They need a wide receiver. They lost their speedy guy in Christian Kirk.
I
Interesting.
mean, I just thought that they would address that in the draft, but okay.
But they moved right behind the Packers. So if they're hoping to take a wide receiver, I mean, sure hope not. Sure hope not. That would be
High praise here, but generational talent for Kyle Hamilton.
Mac. I don't know what I would do if the Packers pass on wide receiver and the Baltimore Ravens select a wide receiver at 23. I don't know what I would do.
I'm not prepared for these moments. Because when people say silly things, I'm immediately just like, that's ridiculous. Like, no. I've watched enough of these now that I can't be shocked with anything.
Not that silly. Yeah.
I mean, if the Packers draft Malik Willis at 22, I'd be like, all right, cool. Yeah. Seen this movie before.
Kyle Hamilton's girlfriend is
Hey, this is a
looking.
family show. This is a family show.
Hey.
Remember the whole CD Lamb thing? That was so funny.
That was hilarious. Scotty, do you remember that?
Remind me.
CeeDee Lamb was on camera with his family, got drafted, and like his girlfriend at the time, I think, was starting to look at his phone or grabbed his phone, and he wrenched out of her hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Smart guy.
Yeah, he knew he was going to the NFL. These guys can't be going to the NFL tied down.
Or he didn't want her to see the phone.
So here's the interesting thing here with the Texans. No quarterback gone yet, which really does speak to this class. Really speaks to this class. Oh, we
It
also
does.
have a
It
comment
absolutely
about Zach
does.
Wilson's mom. Interesting. Wow, there's the trade. 23rd overall pick for Marquise Brown and a third. Wow. So the Ravens are going at 23. Sorry, the Cardinals are going
They got good value for Brown.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, a
Texans
first round pick. Yeah. Texans selection.
Oh, Kenyon Green guard.
Oh, wow. That's early for, I mean, I shouldn't say early. That's not early, but we had him going to the Bucks super late.
Right.
Good for him. Kenyon Green.
It's been heavy on O-linemen.
Hey,
Rightfully
maybe
so.
Antonio Brown goes to the Cardinals now.
Well,
Follow
they'll
his
have to
cousin,
sign him to a
Marquise.
contract before he'll get his ankle fixed. So that's going to happen.
Right, that's right.
Yes.
What do the
that's
Commanders do here? First draft pick as the Commanders. Do they botch it?
Oh, all right. Sorry, I got a. I thought it was too early to get a spoiler, but I got a spoiler.
Landon's not great.
You might.
Landon's not great at putting the phone away.
No, he's not.
I feel like he's one of your students, Mac.
He's exactly like my students.
Just put the phone away.
Dude, just put the phone down, okay?
Who's texting you? We're all on this call.
Seriously. Drew's definitely not texting me.
She has thoughts about and opinions about the picks.
Where does the first quarterback go? This is actually wild.
When does the first quarterback go? Maybe to New Orleans? Or no, it's got to be Pittsburgh now.
No, it's got to be Pittsburgh. You think the buck stops at Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
It'd have to be.
Otherwise, you're not looking at a quarterback in the first round.
What does this mean for Superflex drafts? Is this a class where we see guys fall down the board? Like you're starting to take your Superflex guys at the 7th, 8th, 9th pick.
And I think that's good value for quarterbacks. But yeah, you're right. I don't know.
Wow.
If Pittsburgh takes a quarterback, I think so. If they take Malik Willis, I would take Malik Willis at the 102.
Wow. Really? So Breece Hall and then Malik?
Yeah.
Okay. You would have to think that Malik would just be a year away from getting the keys to that
right.
job, right?
Oh yeah, Zach Wilson's mom, the Griff. So I saw that earlier, but I'm just responding to it now. She's a character too. Like she was outspoken. I think she was his agent, and he was one of the last rookies to sign, if I recall correctly. But she was so yeah, what's the countdown to the meltdown, Mac? What do you figure?
We've been on. This is 16. We've got 6 more picks to go, and then we're up. No chance Treylon Burks makes it through there. So we are now officially eyeing up no wide receiver. Let's just put it that way. We're gonna go with
just no
David Ajabo, maybe.
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
And then we'll take a offensive tackle.
Would you be happy with George Pickens
in the second round?
Okay, not with your later first round pick, like the 28th pick.
I mean, if I had to pick somebody on the board right now at 22 or 28, like I guess I'll take Jahan Dotson because he's probably the most sure-handed guy, but
well,
that's who I would probably take. I would probably take Jahan Dotson if I had to choose. I don't want them to reach for a Sky Moore or a Christian Watson. That's what I'm truly afraid of. But I'll take Jahan Dotson. But I think Treylon Burks right now it would have to be the absolute.
I've seen Treylon Burks fall down the board. I mean, he didn't test well.
Nope.
I could see Treylon Burks falling to you. I could see even people that love the speed of Christian Watson might take Watson over Treylon Burks. It's possible.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Well, this is gonna get, like I said, full panic mode. If I could code this stream to just be flashing with red lights, it would have happened 4 picks ago.
I can't believe I saw a spoiler like 3 minutes ago. Feels like maybe it felt like 3 and there's only 1, but this has been a long time since I expected the pick to be up.
Going back to what Going back to what Griff said, David Bell. I like David Bell. He people were a little bit down on him because he didn't test well, but we kind of knew that about him. But he's got that very similar play style to Devontae Adams, and people just think, oh, he's the easy plug and play option for Devontae's role. It can't be replaced. Again, I would like David Bell in the 3rd round. Sure. No problem.
Right. When are your 2nd round picks?
Pardon?
When are the Packers 2nd round picks?
The same, like the end of the round.
Yep. Jahan Dotson to the Commanders.
My buddy Tony, former or fellow Packer fan, just said, I'm watching your stream. I just want to let you know that if we don't get Treylon Burks, I'm going to light the world on fire. The world fire will have started with me.
Yep. So you cannot have Jahan. He is gone.
Oh my. Guys. Panic mode 2.0. Stop.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Eagles are trading for AJ Brown.
What? Excuse me?
And they get the number 18th pick and more.
Hold the
Holy.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Why aren't the Packers grabbing any of these guys? Come on.
Welcome to the club, Scott.
What are they doing?
AJ Brown to
Are you kidding me right now? What?
Wow.
Dude.
What? Okay, also, on a side note, have you guys checked out my League of Record team?
No.
I don't look at it very often.
So
Lyndon.
dominant that I just
alone.
don't care
It
anymore.
intimidates me.
Hold on. Tyreek Hill changed teams.
Yep.
AJ Brown changed teams.
Yep.
Devontae Adams changed teams. Amari Cooper changed teams. Carson Wentz changed teams. And that's it.
Cursed team there, buddy.
Dude,
Every
definitely.
player on my team has changed teams.
So the Chargers are about to make a selection, and this has to be Trevor Penning. No chance they take anybody else. Zion Johnson. Okay. That's fine. Also a great pick. Oh my goodness. What? AJ Brown just got traded? What? Just as we were saying that nothing crazy has happened tonight. Things just got real, folks.
Oh, so okay, the Chargers took Zion Johnson. That's good for you, Mac.
Yep.
Yeah, he's getting closer.
I mean, Trevor Penning is still there. So you're telling me now that instead of the Eagles picking, it is the Tennessee Titans?
Yes, it is now the Tennessee Titans at 18.
But now you would think they take you would think they take Burks now.
No.
he's the next AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Like he profiles so similar.
Yeah. If they don't, it's you just wonder why they did the trade.
But like you would think you would keep AJ though. Like he is obviously better than Burks. I don't know why they would just do this for you. Just save money.
What did they get?
I don't know. I saw the notification. I did not look. I don't know who the name is. Holy moly, what a draft. Big
this
trade.
is the AJ Brown thing just blew my mind. Like
blows my mind.
Was not ready for that.
Yeah, definitely the move of the draft. Who saw them going anywhere?
Did AJ Brown see this coming, or is he just sitting there being like, "Excuse me"? What?
Okay. All right. Tennessee Titans. The pick is in.
I want to know what this act like. What was the trade? Because the Titans better have gotten the world for him.
Yeah. Only a third round pick this year
Wow.
and the 18th.
What?
You could have done that. Well, like
For AJ? Holy.
You mean an established wide receiver who has experience?
yeah.
In his prime, some might say.
They need to be talking to the Niners and the Seahawks.
The 18th overall pick and the 101st pick for AJ Brown.
That's it.
Sounds cheap.
Oh man.
Like, how many? What did they get for Tyreek? And Tyreek's 27?
Oh, a lot.
28? Like,
I'm just gonna write this in now to jinx it. Treylon Burks, wide receiver to the Tennessee Titans. Jahan Dotson to the Commanders was honestly a little shocking. Honestly. Here's the thing.
so if
Treylon Burks will
to
be
the
gone in the
Titans-
next two picks.
If Burks goes to the Titans, would you rank him in this list? Is
I
he at
don't.
the back, or is he better because
He's better
he
than
would be-
Jameson Williams there.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did the Green Bay Packers not do that deal? How did they not? What? I'm going through it right now, guys.
What's up?
No, I'm just trying to wrap my head around all this.
Yeah,
Like-
they need to trade for Debo. They really.
I wouldn't make that pick in a dynasty. I wouldn't make that trade in a dynasty league. A first and a third for AJ
Of course
Brown?
not.
No
course not.
chance.
That's the kind of trade offer I'd send out.
And you'd probably get a first in return.
and first, yeah, I'd get it. That's what I do. I trade. I get the best player and a first.
If all this is going down, and Debo and DK Metcalf are not being considered as potential trades, but AJ Brown just set the bar.
And the bar's low.
The only problem with getting a guy like Debo is having to pay a massive contract to him.
Well, that's it. You need to pay.
Yeah, that's exactly
pay.
it. It's
And that would be
if
the
you're
only
giving up
reason why the
assets to
Titans-
get him. He's made it very clear what you're also giving up the instant you take him on.
But if
The
DK
Titans
Metcalf,
bought 4 years.
yes, but DK Metcalf is now just sitting in Seattle. Seattle could have taken a quarterback at 9. They didn't. Isn't this the time to make a phone call?
The time was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, no kidding.
20 minutes ago.
How do you feel about AJ Brown now that he is an Eagle?
Yeah, I don't like it, but I'm willing to trade for him low.
Yeah, do you think the immediate thought will be panic?
I think so. Like I don't love it. I don't again in Dynasty, he's still young, but I don't think it's not good. I liked him better in Tennessee with Tannehill. No question. No question.
He was the target hog. He was the offense. It was him and
Man,
Derrick
when he
Henry.
came back off that injury, he was unstoppable.
but Robert Woods is low key.
Right.
Treylon Burks, is this going to be it? If it's Treylon Burks, then a trade needs to happen.
Don't stop this stream. Whatever you do.
There it is. Treylon Burks. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't have nice things. And this is what I was afraid of.
This is what you're afraid of. Absolutely.
This is his nightmare.
Oh, so also they gave him a massive extension, I guess. AJ Brown. He got paid. That's probably part of it is getting in the deal. They'll need to it's a trade and sign, which were the Packers
4-year $100 million extension, $57 million guaranteed.
Yep.
I agree with you, Eric. Gutekunst is a massive clown.
Yep. And I mean, the Titans, if they can't win now, if they don't think they're ready to win now for whatever reason, I mean, they bought 5 years, I guess, of a low price.
So they replaced AJ Brown with a less athletic AJ Brown.
Correct.
And saved a ton of money in the process.
Correct.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would have liked to see more compensation than a third and a first, but
yeah, so would I.
If this man that they're showing on my screen,
and said he wants to get paid.
Who? Sorry?
Did AJ Brown come out and say he wanted to get paid?
I haven't heard anything.
No, he's kept it quiet.
Griff, you had about 2 minutes there where you could have sold Robert Woods so high.
Yeah.
And now not. I can't wait. 4 picks away from the Green Bay Packers selecting Sky Moore. It's going to be awesome. Or Christian Watson.
I think they should take a quarterback. Take Malik Willis. Have him be set beside behind Jameis for a year, and he's the future.
I mean, I wouldn't hate that strategy. I just don't think Winston's going to ever be the answer for actually winning enough to get into the playoffs. So, if that's kind of your play right now, I think that'd be great.
The pick is in. Again, selfishly hoping for them to take a quarterback. So Trubisky survives.
Yes, that is the whole point of this draft. You want to make sure that Trubisky survives.
Your specific fantasy teams. That's why everyone's watching.
Hey, I'm having a great draft.
Go up. Scotty wants to keep Bateman, so he lost.
Robert Woods, it certainly didn't take a hit. That's for sure. I got some shares that are having a good draft.
It's pretty wild so far. 1 out of every 3 picks has been a wide receiver. If you average them,
what a run that
6 in the first 18.
So, and this is what happens after a wide receiving, because of last year and how good the wide receivers were. This is a little bit of an overreaction.
I mean, a little bit.
For past 2 years, I guess. I know
Jahan Dotson. I don't get that pick by the.
Don't love that pick.
No, because they traded back. But they could have just had Chris Olave. They could have had Jameson Williams. They traded back out of that and lost both of those guys. Maybe they were betting on that they fell. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think there's a significant tier break between Olave and Williams and Dotson, and I would say Burks is in a tier above, especially now in that position. Damn! Wow. Okay.
This is a great draft for teams that don't need a quarterback, but so many do.
Well, there's a quarterback shortage, and it's wild to me that there is no quarterback selected yet. But if there's any teams that could be selecting, it would be the Saints and the Steelers. And if they don't, then it won't be for the entirety of the first round.
So actually, I said quarterback. I meant wide receiver. If you don't need a wide receiver, you're laughing. But
yeah, I mean, everyone that needs a quarterback has already picked or is about to pick. But
do you
if no
think
one takes...
we see a quarterback go here for the Saints, or do you think it's going to be a Jermaine Johnson, Zion Johnson, Trevor Penning?
I'm honestly kind of shocked that George Karlaftis is still there.
Edge out of Purdue.
Yeah.
All right. Goodell's at the podium for me.
This is, oh my God.
Oh, tackle, Trevor Penning.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Yeah,
it's a great pick. I thought the Chargers were going to take him instead of Zion Johnson. Great pick. Penning is a beast. And this is where Malik Willis becomes a Steeler.
Yep. This is it.
Make a lot of sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I imagine the fan base would be pissed. I would be if it's just sitting there.
Low-hanging fruit, as we say.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of that tonight.
So that sets you up then with just
Christian
just
Watson.
Be the Patriots.
Oh, Patriots are going to take like Tyler Linderbaum. So almost 20 picks in, fellas.
20 picks and an hour and
the left side, the left column that you see there is as chalky as it gets. It might not have been the correct order, but it's chalk. The right side is a nightmare.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Eric, I'm with you, man. I actually think that all these gray hairs I'm getting coming on my head are attributed to being a Packers fan, to enduring these evenings. It's slowly killing me.
Hey, Mac, would you trade?
No.
Nah, never mind. I'll just.
No. Would I trade who?
The pick is in for the Steelers. They've been waiting for this. That was quick.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to assume it is what we think it is, but I mean,
if it's not Malik Willis,
yeah,
what are you doing?
And what do you do? And there's not going to be a quarterback in round one.
No, that's the thing, right?
Teams trade in.
Unless there's a trade, yeah.
I mean, it's a perfect setup.
This is
they just sat
you're the
still,
Pittsburgh Steelers.
waited.
This is exactly how the draft should have unfolded for you.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, for your immediate need, with one franchise quarterback moving on, how often can you be sitting at this position without moving and have a shot at the first quarterback off the board?
Yeah,
right. Dang.
Doesn't mean they'll make the right pick, but I mean,
No,
Pittsburgh drafts very well. Like they haven't had to go looking for a quarterback in how many years? So we'll see. I was interested for this one. I was waiting for Pittsburgh to see how it fell because Big Ben's been there for so long. It'll be interesting to watch somebody else, and I'd rather watch a new franchise quarterback than Mitch Trubisky. Sorry, buddy.
Everybody hates Mitch.
I just,
Shout out to the footballers.
If I get to pick between, the start of the new franchise or the in between awkward phase, I'm going for the franchise.
Yeah. Dang, dude.
Or watch them just pick a wide receiver just to destroy Mac. Just pass on
Christian
a
Watson.
franchise cornerstone just to screw over Mac.
Sky Moore.
No, I told you. I told you that's gonna happen, and I've already accepted it at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty well. Oh,
What's
sorry. I was working on trades and I saw the pick.
Oh, Landon. Man, you're ruining this. You're ruining this.
I'm sorry.
Now you know.
Phone's away.
Yeah, okay. Hear that,
Mr.
again.
Tout, you've got to start imposing, some rules
Cell
on
phone
your
rules.
student here. Yes, everybody put them in the box.
You know what? After a certain time, Scott, some people just can't be reasoned with or reached. It's they've got to learn. They got to help themselves.
I am too far gone.
Too far gone. Absolutely.
Yeah. The only thing that really saves my night is my boy Breece Hall going to the Bills. That would
that would save your night.
fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about Breece Hall to the Packers?
Why? We don't need that. Doesn't make you feel good.
Come on.
I mean,
Mac, if you were the Steelers, who would you pick?
I'd take Malik Willis.
Willis?
Or I could see Kenny Pickett too. Knowing this
You've
draft
said all
right
along
now,
that Pickett is the best quarterback off the board or in this class.
Pardon me?
You've said that Kenny Pickett is the most.
I think he's the most ready. But I think given their situation, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to go and get Pickett because Willis can sit behind and wait.
Right.
I think Willis has more potential, but he's not going to come in and just like run your franchise. But based on how you're saying, I think now that it's Pickett. I think they chose Pickett.
Baby hands, Pickett.
Did they actually?
Yep.
No. I see Goodell's up on the stand right now. Come on. Come on.
Who's this? Renko Harris, Hall of Fame player, gets to announce their first pick.
Nobody will beat the Giants hype man. That guy he was excited.
So you're actually not joking. Kenny Pickett's the guy?
Kenny Pickett, Pittsburgh Steeler.
Look at that. First quarterback off the board. Well, but either way, they got their guy.
Wow.
They had their pick of the quarterbacks, the whole litter. Look how late in the first round, too. Holy.
Yeah, considering 3 quarterbacks went off the board.
Yeah. Who would have said they were sitting at 20 and they would get to pick whatever quarterback they want for the next phase of their franchise after having Roethlisberger for what feels like an absolute eternity. It's crazy. That works out great for them. I mean, whether Pickett was the right choice, only time will tell. But they got to make the choice. So no trading, no collateral. Just there you go, Kenny Pickett.
Griff is not.
R.I.P. Lando shares.
I know.
What a terrible pick.
What a terrible pick. Well, we'll see. I wouldn't have gone that way, but hey. Yeah, that'll be
As
interesting.
a Bengals fan, this makes me happy. All right. Baby hands, Kenny. Sorry, Mitch.
I mean, I would be.
We are one pick away from what everybody tuned in here to see today.
It doesn't matter. It's over. It's over. It can only go down from here. It can only go
You're
down.
guaranteed to get Sky Moore or Christian Watson, Mac. How do you feel about that?
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this again. If it's Sky Moore or Christian Watson, this jersey comes off. That share gets ripped in half. I leave the stream. It's a 2-man podcast. I renounce my fandom and my ownership of this team. It's over for me. It's over. Football is a distant memory at that point.
Would you do it for George Pickens?
Nope. Because George Pickens is a good wide receiver.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
No pressure.
He's not a 22nd overall player. Oh, Sean, you haven't been here before. Don't.
Max bluffing.
Don't do that. These boys know.
He's not
Sean
bluffing.
Also wants to see some chaos.
Not bluffing.
Oh, there's a trade.
Oh, Green Bay
Chiefs.
moved up one spot.
Oh, the Chiefs.
Now this is where
slotted
Christian
right
Watson
ahead of
goes.
you.
This is where Christian Watson goes.
There you go. Yeah.
So what is the new order? New England took their 29th pick. Okay.
The pick is in. Wow.
Christian Watson, please make my day.
That would make your day. I agree.
It would.
That'd be
It
great.
honestly would.
Because they could have got him at their pick.
Mm-hmm.
Unless those pesky Packers stepped in their way. Must have been worried about it.
Damn, dude.
Gone are the days where these NFL players stayed at one team. Drafted and retired for one team.
This offseason almost feels like the NBA with how much mobility there is.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't honestly know how to feel about AJ Brown right now. It's fairly wild.
So they moved up to. No, I don't know that.
Yeah, who did they move up to get? That's the honest truth. I mean,
You couldn't imagine they shit up for the wide receiver at this point.
no,
You really can't.
no, you can't.
Because as Mac has outlined, all the good ones are gone.
Correct. Very much so gone.
Wandale Robinson.
Imagine they're just like, Breece Hall, we're doing this again.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine?
Yep.
Again, they could have stayed at their pick. But that, I just can't wait to see what the Packers pick. I just can't wait.
And who cares at this point? Let's just do this with Sammy Watkins and Alan Lazard.
If you renounce your fandom of the Packers, I would become a Packers fan just out of spite.
I'll give you everything you need.
You've got all the gear. Trent
The Chiefs.
McDuffie, cornerback out of Washington.
Wow.
Okay, good pick.
Yeah.
Solid
They
corner.
need defense.
They
They
do.
most certainly do.
They most certainly do.
I'm surprised that they traded up for him, I think.
I mean, is there really a difference between him and like Daxton Hill? Probably not.
Yeah.
They're both
So,
similar.
I mean, obviously they thought
yeah,
it
I mean,
was,
hey,
but-
go get your guy. That's fine.
yeah.
I mean, Daxton Hill is a safety, so that's yes.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, yeah, there you go.
All right, time to break hearts.
So if they do not take a wide receiver here,
They're
you're
not
okay
taking
with
a wide
that?
receiver. They're not taking a wide receiver. They're not.
Who
They're just not.
who do you want them to take?
I gotta see the big board. I mean, David Ajabo's still out there, so we still need to address the edge position because we did let Zadarius Smith go. So let's
Did
not.
Jermaine Johnson get drafted yet?
I don't think he did.
Florida State, so he's there.
Jermaine Johnson, we had mocked much higher.
Yeah. Devontae Wyatt is still available.
We had him at 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick with like this is what I don't want them to do. When the board doesn't go their way and they're unwilling to move up to get what they need, don't now at that position panic and overdraft somebody.
Okay,
don't
the pick is in. That was quick.
Don't take Christian Watson.
Ooh,
Don't
they know
take
who their guy was.
Take
Okay,
somebody like
now-
David Ajabo. Take somebody like Jermaine Johnson. Fill a need that you
Mac,
so
I feel we
desperately
should
have.
go full screen on you.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
100%.
Fine. Just for you guys, okay?
Yep.
Here we go.
I'm closing. I can't see anything. I'm just waiting for this.
If it's Christian Watson, I send it back. If it's Sky Moore, I send it back. And it's clearly not a trade for DK Metcalf or Deebo Samuel. So
Oh, could you imagine? Trade.
that's the only thing that makes sense right now.
Seattle.
We could have got AJ Brown for peanuts on the dollar.
I would have traded both first round picks for AJ Brown.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you mean a first and a third? No, that's too much. Can't do that. That's crazy.
2 hours and 22 minutes in. It's been a good run, Scott.
I
We
did
had
say it was
fun.
about 2 hours. So, hey,
No,
it's been a good run.
Yeah.
it's good. It's
Sign
been
off.
great. Never got to that Vikings pick, but it's all good.
Yeah, no. We knew we weren't getting there.
The pick is in. I got the big Green Bay logo.
I almost want to just see it for myself first. No, I want to see Mac's reaction.
I feel like I've been exposed here, just being solo.
This is for the show. This is what we've been waiting for. We should be going from 9 viewers to 1,000 for this reaction. Every subscriber should be here right now for this.
They don't know what they're missing out on.
We haven't traded Jordan Love. We are not going to draft a wide receiver. So I'm over 2. And the only thing that turns this night around is a trade for DK Metcalf or Deebo Samuel, or just Breece Hall going to the Bills for my dynasty shares. That's it. That's it.
Or Jermaine Johnson here from Florida State.
All right, Roger, break my heart.
Come on.
Cool. We're going to take the first linebacker in the class. What are we
Oh,
doing?
you got a linebacker? Okay.
What are we
Okay.
doing? What are we doing?
Quay Walker. Huh. Not Devin Lloyd. But a Georgia player. So he's good because Georgia's good.
Sure. Yeah. Guys.
Defense wins championships.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, our defense is real good. All that
Oh,
drafting. they've been
trade.
doing.
Minnesota moving up.
Hey, look at
They're
that.
back.
We
Go,
go,
Scotty.
You mean we're not last pick in the round anymore?
No,
Where are we
no,
going?
the Bills. The Bills are coming up.
Oh, the Bills are coming up?
Yeah, the
I
Bills.
thought you just said a trade, or did you, Landon? What were you confused about?
The Bills came up. Oh God, what is
It
happening?
had the Vikings up there.
Yeah,
The
I don't
Vikings
know.
did trade, but
they traded down to 32.
and 34.
I could swear that the graphic had.
Landon's
Nope.
drunk.
Buffalo has traded up. They've basically just swapped with Baltimore. Wow. Is this Breece Hall at 23? They've seen enough.
Seems
Could be. Pull the trigger.
unlikely.
Oh, come on. How's that unlikely? That seems very likely.
I mean, I feel like they could have just got him if they stuck where they were. But because who's in between them? Like, why would the Cardinals or Cowboys draft a running back?
Chris is backing you up, Landon. He says you're not insane.
Not insane about what?
Vikings logo. Guess they must have messed up on the trade graphic.
Oh,
I'll
there
give
you
you
go.
that
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
sheesh. Okay, so Quay Walker. Interesting. Green Bay doing Green Bay things.
Well, but I mean, at 28, they could get value, a little bit of value on a wide receiver, Mac.
Sure, let's take George Pickens. Let's just get it over with.
That'd be all right.
I didn't come to this draft for all right, Landon.
He wanted fireworks.
As a Green Bay fan, you should know better.
I do. That's the problem. I do.
I hope y'all are enjoying this so far, because I sure am.
I hate myself. Do this every year.
The official start to the season. Mac being disappointed by the Packers.
Come on, don't take the full 3 minutes after you trade up.
Shout out to Quay Walker. Welcome to the family.
I hope he can catch.
Well, Scotty, we didn't get our wish.
Nope. Well, I might still get a first round corner.
You might. You probably will.
It's going to be a low one.
All right,
But yes.
come on.
Oh, there you go. Pick is in.
You know, Chris, we tried to do something really nice for you and give you Traylon Burks in our last mock. I was excited for you, man. I was really, really pleased. And, well,
I liked that pick. I was hoping that would
It didn't
happen,
play it.
but not
yeah,
the
Devin
case.
Lloyd out of Utah would have been just a great pick instead of Quay Walker. Let's get a linebacker that we don't need. The flow chart, guys. Call Aaron. Aaron did not approve the Quay Walker pick. Guarantee that. Buffalo moves up 2.
That would be. You know what, Mac? I will. I'll let it happen for you. Maybe they get Breece Hall here. Trade up for Breece Hall.
Come on now.
Future stud. What running back? I mean,
I have the 101.
you've traded for the 101. in hopes that Breece Hall lands with a good team like Buffalo.
The pick is in, folks.
The pick is in.
Go back to the split with the boys.
Bill's selection. All right, Goodell is up on the stage.
What are they going with?
The Bills Mafia represents no matter where they are. Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Corner, Kyer Elam.
Yeah.
Elam.
Could you imagine if someone got 32 out of 32 picks?
No chance.
On this? Yeah, no chance.
No chance.
So I'm going to assume that they were afraid that the Ravens were going to take a safety or a corner, a secondary defender.
The way this is going, it doesn't look like there will be a first-round running back.
That was your only chance right there.
Yeah.
Unless there's a trade. That one hurts a little bit. That would have been really fun to see Breece go there, but
early second, you do have the Jets, I think, or the Texans that it could go.
The Texans, the only thing that you would be pleased about with the Texans would be that you would just have tremendous volume.
Yeah.
Now, if you are Jerry Jones, we have to put ourselves in Jerry Jones' shoes.
Okay.
Who do you like that is left?
Who's left from Alabama?
Yeah. No, this isn't the Raiders.
Right. Okay. I think they could go like Daxton Hill, safety out of Michigan.
That's who I thought the Bengals would grab.
Getting Devontae Wyatt out of Georgia would be solid. Jermaine Johnson edged for sure too would be good. George Karlaftis that you mentioned earlier out of Purdue would be a solid pick.
Oh man, yeah. Man, Karlaftis and Micah Parsons.
Andrew Booth Jr. is a surprise he hasn't been drafted yet at Clemson.
Honestly, though, the fact that Jermaine Johnson is still on the board is kind of
yeah, I don't know why he had I don't think he had red flags, in my opinion.
Is Jerry able to walk away from Breece Hall? Is he able to just?
Could you imagine?
Just add to his stable.
Could you imagine?
All those Tony Pollard truthers would be running for the hills.
There's a lot of them. Scotty's keeper selection would be more difficult.
AJ Brown is an Eagle? What?
Yeah. I don't like that at all.
No, that is, I think with Landon, I'll buy low, but Jalen Hurts, man, like you now have the alpha. You have a solid pass catching tight end. You have a sophomore that probably could take a huge step forward with some complementary work. Like there's no reason for the Eagles not to be productive offensively. No excuse. Shut your mouth. Do not put that on us. Chris, I'm sorry. This is what happens when you get put in a glass case of emotion. You start throwing rocks.
Hey, in heaven we trust. Appreciate you. Goated. Hey, we're putting in the time. We appreciate you coming by. Make sure to toss a like on the video while you're here.
Yes,
Sorry you missed the first Green Bay pick from McKenzie.
It wasn't that
Um,
eventful, honestly.
You could stick
Luckily,
around.
there's
for the
another one
second.
coming.
It's only in a few picks.
You realize that's like 40 minutes from now, right?
Right.
At
Hey, but I
least.
mean, stick around. It's 11:42. I thought we'd be done by 11. There's no chance.
10:42.
It's 10:42.
10:42. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is what the NFL does. It's a long time. It's a long time
Pick
for
us
these
in for the
guys to
Cowboys.
chat about guys.
That would add the Breece Hall for the Cowboys would be hilarious.
Anarchy.
Oh my goodness, would it ever? If they paid Zeke so much money.
Yeah. The craziest thing about this whole draft is how heavy it went wide receiver early. And now it's just like, all right, best player available. Let's just get these guys on our squads. Jermaine Johnson would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, their defense was also pretty solid, and that was one of the reasons why a guy like Dak Prescott didn't really perform up to standards last year. They didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Trayvon Diggs was a baller. Like their defense was solid.
Diggs was a baller. Micah Parsons was unbelievable as a rookie.
Oh my gosh, that guy is incredible.
Very impressive.
So for the Cowboys, we want their defense to be bad so that the score can run up. But
for
if they keep adding to it, it's not going to be good.
All right, pick is in. Let us see.
Come on, Cowboys. Hit a home run with Micah Parsons last year. Do you think that they just like overdraft a wide receiver here?
Maybe.
Is there a potential they go with George Pickens, a Christian Watson?
There's definitely the potential as an overreaction to losing Amari Cooper. Oh yeah, Tyler Smith. Oh, Tulsa.
He wasn't really on my radar.
No, this is an interesting pick. Okay.
But I know they need like Tyler Lindenbaum was someone that I would have picked.
In heaven we trust as a Giants fan. We tweeted out low key the Giants won this draft. Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau.
So far here,
you guys won.
Yeah, and with Dallas selecting Tyler Smith, I mean he's not even on the same planet as Evan Neal.
No,
as far as tackles go,
not even close.
So, Giants are on the up and up. They did the right thing. Didn't take a positional player. Didn't take a quarterback. Edge, tackle. You're looking good.
I think the question for them still remains is
join our Discord if you haven't already, and get in there so we can interact throughout the offseason.
Honestly, I think for the Giants, the real question is just, is Daniel Jones the future of that team?
Right.
I think that's what they still have to figure out. They've put some bodies in front of them now. They've got help on the defensive side. They've got another protector in Evan Neal. Like, there's no reason for him not to be better, for Saquon not to be better. So, they're doing the right things. If
I was a Giants fan, I just hope they get a top 3 pick next year again to take a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you don't want ineptitude for a team, but you almost have to play for next year.
Oh, he said, I watch you guys every Sunday. I was in the Discord at one point. I'm always just changing my YouTube username. What was your previous? Name?
I'm sure we recognize you.
I mean, we've got 1,700 plus subscribers, but I do recognize the names that come by often.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that we pride ourselves on is interacting with everyone and responding to every single YouTube comment that we post throughout the year. And yeah, the off season we've enjoyed some Discord banter, but we've got guys like Chris Timmons, Dynasty Nate, Easy, Griff. They're in that Discord too, giving you some really good advice. So we got the crew of the Snap Army.
That's what it is, baby. I hate to say this, but from this point forward, the draft just feels like it's going to be very, very slow. Oh, it's Paz. It's Kyle.
Oh,
Kyle.
There we go. Of course.
yeah, of course, dude. Appreciate you coming by. Didn't you comment earlier? Did you change your name tonight?
No, it was the last stream that we did. He was in there
Oh,
as Kyle Paz, but
right.
yeah, just switching it up. He's got to throw people off the trail. You know.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like this is just going to be very, very slow. Not exciting from a fantasy perspective.
I'm not really holding my breath for that pick at 32. I think maybe I will get my tackle or something, but it's I don't think it's going to be anything too fascinating.
Yeah.
The only problem with Linderbaum is he's like a pure center, and that's not what y'all need.
Yeah.
No.
Got to keep Kirk Cousins from getting just absolutely crushed again this season.
This is true.
Paying too much money.
Oh, Kirk. Shout out to Kirk.
Wouldn't potentially mind being the first tight ends off the board. That could be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, Irv Smith, supposed to be healthy now, but long time.
Trey McBride's legit.
Yeah, that's another area that
he's really more of a tight end than Irv Smith is.
Yeah, exactly.
All we really have is
let's
Irv Smith coming off an injury, so I wouldn't be disappointed if we added a real force there. So we'll see, but yeah, I agree with you. These last few picks will probably drag.
The one thing I like about the second round of the NFL draft is it just gets moving.
Yep.
And day 3 is like rapid fire. Just like bing, 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 bing. And we need more of that though on day 1.
Yeah,
I love it.
Second half of day 1. Let's get it moving.
Let's trim this by a full hour next year.
Yeah, we're gonna the feed is going to hit 3 hours and 15 minutes. And
Look at the big board here in Baltimore. Did you see how many names they had on that thing?
I did.
Oh my god.
Can we pause that? Get that back on?
Dude. Paz says, does Evan Neal have any injury concerns? I don't really watch college football. Sadly, I can't get into it for some reason.
I'm not aware of any concerns with Evan Neal at all.
I believe if I read on Twitter, there was a rumor that he was injured, but there was nothing to back up or support that claim.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah, I thought he would have gone higher. Easy says, any special guests on the pod, upcoming on the pod? We are starting to maybe get into that mode soon, but we might reserve those, for June, July. So we're close.
Yeah. Once now that we have StreamYard, it's super easy to get guests in and record the content, go live on YouTube, switch that over to podcast form. Yeah, we should definitely look into some guests. We've had some good ones in the past.
I mean,
see what's
we
up.
can hit up Adam Rank after he gave us that lovely
Very good point. I forgot about that. Shout out to Eric
serenade.
for that.
Compliments of Easy. But yeah, no, he was down. He said he was interested, so we can make that happen. We could probably
Paz, you got ins with Peyton?
Can you
Let us
imagine?
know.
It'd be fun to get Mike back on the show, or like get Andy or Jason from the Fantasy Footballers. That'd be great.
Of course, yeah.
Mike was great the last time for episode 100. Good listen if you guys haven't watched that one. But yeah, we like to do some collaborations, get some people on. Tyler Linderbaum out of Iowa, the pure center. It's a good pick.
Yep, that'll work out well.
What's Malik Willis feeling right now? He must be
sweating,
stressing. Yeah,
that's the only thing is I don't see a landing spot for him right now.
Not in the first round.
Happen be a trade,
unless there's a trade. Yeah,
but again, so like round 2 to start, it's Jacksonville, Mini, New York Jets, New York Giants, Houston Jets, Chicago. There's not really none of those teams are looking at quarterback anymore. So
well, let's flip this. Let's flip this over to a resident.
Trade.
Who? The Jets?
The Jets.
Excuse me? The Jets are trading up.
The Jets are now on the clock at 26.
For Breece Hall?
Oh, stop. No.
Don't put that into the ether.
Into the ether. Landon. Come on, dude.
Karlaftis, Griff is saying. Is that a spoiler or is that a guess?
It's got to be a guess. It's too early for a
spoiler.
Yeah, no?
I agree.
Maybe you've been like 2 light years ahead of me on some of these.
Yeah,
picks.
no, I don't see anything.
Stay away from your phone, Landon.
A friend of Scott's just said this has to be Johnson, right? And I think that's probably accurate. He's been sitting there forever.
Too long. Way too long.
Yeah.
Wow, the Jets. All right. Okay. Respect.
Making moves.
Breece Hall would be a nightmare.
That would be, yeah. I don't see anyone taking a running back in the first round. Not anymore.
I mean, this is a nice little. Tennessee's actually gotten a lot of this.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee just got 3 picks between the second and third round for this pick and the 101. Not like the 101st pick. Michael Carter gang, rise up.
Yeah, he was good.
Sheesh. Dude.
And I think their O-line was solid, so it makes complete sense for them to go Jermaine Johnson. He was a top 15 pick in our mocks.
Mm-hmm.
Makes too much sense.
Pick is in.
And it'd be more of a it's not, I don't know if it's his fault. It's the wide receivers and the cornerbacks and the safeties off the board. Not really. It's no fault of his own from falling this far.
No. This has been a far fall for him. I'd be shocked if it wasn't him.
Yep.
I'm so confident it's him. I'm going to pop him in.
Bold move, Cotton.
I'm just gonna have
No
the
one
graphic
trades
ready.
for
No.
anything but like a positional, like a corner or an edge or OT, but there's not really an offensive tackle that's on the board, and the Jets don't really need one.
Right.
The only corner left, I don't even know anymore. I had it board
Well,
up.
yeah, I mean Dax Hill is still there, but
Right,
he's just more of a safety. All right, I'm gonna share this. I'm confident. It's got to be Jermaine Johnson, unofficially. I will be back in a couple minutes.
Yep, do your thing, homie.
Just gotta prep myself for what's about to happen.
Some disappointment coming in a pick or two. Yeah, sounds
Countdown to meltdown.
Well, we will have
good.
almost made
Scotty, can I remove Mac from the? Doesn't look like it. It's okay.
it. Yeah, Jermaine Johnson.
Yep, he was right.
Yep.
Oh, I can remove. There we go.
Look at that blazer. Oh, that is something.
That is something.
That's a look.
Oh,
He will do well with the Jets.
The Jaguars have traded up to the number 27 pick. Okay.
I'd say they'd snipe away Max, Green Bay's pick, but at this point, I don't know if there's anyone who's going to get him back on the excited train about this draft.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's possible that the Jags get a wide receiver, but they traded for Chark this offseason. They still have LaVisca, and yeah, I don't know who they would pick. It's probably not someone that Mac would want, obviously.
No, kind of feel like this first round's probably going to end with more of a whimper than a bang, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get surprised, but yeah, as we talked about, I mean, with the teams left, unless there's a surprise trade, which certainly could happen with what we've been seeing, but yeah, no landing spots for quarterbacks, so might just be the one.
Did the Jays win their game today?
They did 1-0.
Nice. That's solid.
Yeah, they're winning those close games. They got dismantled last night, but now they held it together today.
I'd seen that. Any baseball fans in the chat in the Snap Army, let us know. Scotty's a big Jays fan, so I'm sure you've heard about them if you haven't seen them. They're an exciting young team to watch, and they're doing pretty well. I think this win might have got them in front of the Yankees, but the Yankees probably play against them.
Oh, we got an Astro fan in the house, hey Griff.
Oh, Griff. Would they just start? They start a series soon against the Astros, don't they? Or
tomorrow?
They did today.
What is it? Midnight yet? No, tomorrow. Boston. Okay. We wrapped up against the Red Sox today.
Right.
We did steal Springer. Yes. Quite enjoying.
There we go.
Scott,
you got to get in the Discord to interact with these boys.
Rangers fan as well. All right. Wow, we got we got some rivals all around there.
And Paz is asking about the Giants and if they will pull the trigger on Malik Willis if he falls. I don't think they will. If they're doing it right, they'll wait till next year, Paz. They'll get some really good quarterback prospects next year and just build their team properly and just get some guys in the trenches, get some cornerbacks, linebackers, and just worry about their team and their quarterback next year and just hope that Daniel Jones can – I mean, you want to see bright spots out of him, but you hope you get a top 5 or 6 pick next year so you can get an elite quarterback. That's kind of what you're hoping for, in my opinion. I wouldn't really – it's not a bad idea to get Malik Willis, but I just don't think he's as good as the quarterbacks in the class next. So we'll see what happens. See what happens. So we have the Jaguars. The pick is in.
Packers are on the clock.
Right, Griff. I think I saw that your profile pick was the Astros. I didn't really make note of that. But Scotty
Jags.
might need to come in. Oh, Mac is back.
Speaking of Packers on the clock.
The Jags.
Yep,
Jags
little trade
moved up,
action
yeah.
there since you were gone.
Okay. The Jags. How do we feel about that?
Interesting to why they would do that, but hey.
So what was
Go
the
get
trade?
your-
The Patriots just moving back. They haven't made a pick yet this draft.
You know what I got to say, though? Nice to see them replace Urban Meyer with Doug Peterson.
Oh, yeah.
I always felt like Doug Peterson got an unfair shake in Philly. Like, the guy brought you a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can't stick with him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Seemed a little bit unfair to me, but nice to see him.
Yeah. And it's basically Carson Wentz's fault. No one else.
Yeah. But he's the man for the job here. You got to pick up the pieces. Team's an absolute travesty.
All right, come on. The pick is in. Do we have? Yeah, I'm live. I'm watching commercials right now. Do you think Paz was talking and I said I don't think they do it, but do you think the Giants should or could pick Malik Willis if he falls to them?
That's what I was going to bring up before I left. Yeah, I do. Because, I mean, that's the type of quarterback you need to bring in to push Daniel Jones and, if not, take over his job. Like,
Right.
It's got to happen.
All right, the Jags lost DJ Chark. I'm pretty sure I said they got him, but obviously they lost him. I don't know if they have I don't know if they trade up for a wide receiver at this point. It'd be weird if they did.
I would have liked to see DJ Chark play with Trevor Lawrence. We never got to see it.
Not for very long, yeah.
Like, no, at all.
When
did
Chark get hurt?
A game? Like,
It was just one game, yeah?
it was very early,
Huh.
if I remember correctly.
I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you, Griff. The New York teams dominated this draft.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've got to say that.
Anything to do with New York has usually been pretty bad.
It has been very bad lately. But no, it seems good.
Devin Lloyd.
That's who they got, that linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
You're not alone in your linebacker selection.
And Countdown to Meltdown is officially on.
I'm way behind. I don't see that pick at all.
Mm-hmm. Paz, the order right now is Green Bay, New England, Kansas City, Cincinnati, and Minnesota to close out the first round. To start the second round, we will have the Tampa Bay Bucks, as the Jaguars just traded up with them. So the Bucks will open day 2.
We will not be going live for the second round.
No, God, no.
But you can definitely interact with us on socials for
Discord.
Yeah, on Discord if you want some reaction. Shout out to y'all still hanging with us. 3 hours in, just to almost 3 hours in. And we appreciate you all coming through.
So yes, Green Bay is in the quarterback hunt.
All right, pick is in.
The Packers pick is in already? How did I get so far behind when I was ahead of y'all all day?
They just can't wait to take Christian Watson.
They're running to the podium to get him.
I'm switching I'm going to
Sprinting.
TSN.
Oh man. Again, if it's Christian Watson, I send it back. If it's Sky Moore, I send it back.
George Pickens?
I accept.
All right. Okay.
There's nobody else here that makes any sense whatsoever.
No, I mean, you're right. They need a wide receiver.
No, honestly, David Ajabo. If it's David Ajabo, I'll be happy.
You're right, and you'll just wait for a wide receiver in round 2 because
George
they haven't taken
Karlaftis?
a first round wide receiver and
George Karlaftis, I'm happy. Let's do that. George Pickens, fine.
Oh fuck.
Goody not listening to Rodgers and Packers fans, a tradition like no other. We know it all too well, eh, Eric? We know it all too well.
Did you see Devin Lloyd pick up Goodell?
No.
Full on bear hug, lifting him off the ground. Goodell's back's got to be sore after tonight.
Getting a lot of hugs from big old strong. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right now, these guys are they're grateful they just went in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
And the money that will come with that.
Exactly. Mel Kiper just...
Oh, yeah, I see it now. It's got to be like Christmas for Roger Goodell on draft day. It's like the only time anybody likes him. All these new players that don't know anything about him, they're coming in and like, oh, thanks, Roger. Like big daps and picking him up and giving him high fives. And then a year from now, they'll hate him.
Oh, yeah.
The announcers are talking about Christian Watson, how, you know what, he's just there. You know, they should take him.
Don't. I'm telling you guys.
Look at that Packers draft room.
Bye-bye. Give me... Okay, these are the acceptable players I will take. Quay Walker was a miss. I'm going to say that now. I'll take George Pickens for wide receiver. That's probably it. I'll take Karlaftis. I will take Devontae Wyatt still available. I'll take Devontae Wyatt. And I will take... Who's the other edge that I'm thinking about? Pickens, Wyatt, Karlaftis, Ajabo. I'll take one of those 4 guys, and that's it. Everything else, I send it back.
All right. Just set up for disappointment. It's there.
It's there. Are we going to watch the World Cup later this year?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Canada.
not the largest soccer fan. I'll be very straight up.
I will absolutely watch it.
I'll be
Canada's
watching
first
Canada,
time
yeah.
in the World Cup
first
in a long time.
Since 86, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it. I'm not a big soccer fan either, but I will absolutely get in there and watch it. Try to catch
Mhm.
as many games as I can.
I just need to find somebody to bait into a couple wagers to make it fun.
Canada is
That's
going
how
to shock
you're
the world.
invested. You got to put money on it.
Exactly. All of a sudden, you really care about Croatia.
All right, the pick is in. Let's go here. I mean, it's been in for a while, but
All righty.
okay, full screen, Mac.
Full screen. Okay, so acceptable picks. Oh, you're full screen. Hold on.
Nobody wants to see that.
No one's seen me yet.
Let me. There we go. Okay, acceptable picks. Wyatt, Karloftis, Ajabo, Pickens. Please don't be Christian Watson. Please. Don't do it. Let's go, Raj. Oh,
Why would you have Andrew Whitworth out there? And that's your pick.
yeah, like the guy for the Rams. Did he win like Man of the Year though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
what
why
it was
he's up
for,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't have sound on my thing, so. Oh yeah, Walter Payton Man of the Year. I didn't know he was so tight with Burrow. It's actually a pretty cool story.
Yeah, I saw.
They were
I saw
both
that,
rehabbing it like the
actually.
same time.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah. Why do they have to do this on my pick?
It's really drag it out more than everything else has been dragged out for you.
Pickens, Karloftis, Ajabo, Wyatt. Have not selected wide receiver since 2002 with Trayvon Walker. I know. Seen that everywhere I look. Yeah, like Whitworth, I appreciate you, dog, but like get off the stage. I need this pick. He could have done this on the Rams pick, you know? Oh,
They
wait.
don't have a first round pick. This probably was their pick.
Okay. All right. Devontae Wyatt. Fine. I'm fine with it.
He is fine with it. All right.
I don't love it, but I'm fine with it. I'm fine.
You did not get a wide receiver in the first round,
Told you.
but you also none of them fell to your pick, and the Green Bay Packers stayed exactly where they were because they're the Green Bay Packers. So at that point, you got to be okay with it.
It wasn't a reach, and that's I was very open from the beginning. That's the only thing I was afraid of. If it didn't go their way, they were going to reach. They didn't. I don't think they actually addressed the positions that we needed. Zadarius Smith's position needs to be addressed, and we could have taken Karloftis. We could have taken Ajabo. We took Devontae Wyatt. That's fine. I would have rather had Devin Lloyd instead of Quay Walker. That's fine.
Yeah. But, you know,
It's not
you never
like I
know.
have
Could work out for him.
Yep. I mean, I tend to agree, Eric. Like, what do you have to do to support a guy? It's just, and we've invested pick after pick after pick in the defense. Still
Heck,
not.
You guys were looking for a wide receiver before you lost Devontae Adams.
Correct.
So you're looking for number 2. Now you need a number 1, and you're still not going wide receiver.
could have traded the first and seconds to move up for both like Treylon Burks and Jameson Williams. Could have got them both.
If you guys had AJ Brown, this would be a completely different draft stream.
Oh my god. This stream would have been flagged for inappropriateness already.
No monetization.
Zero
Zero.
whatsoever.
None.
This this draft has fallen off a cliff. It was so much fun in the beginning, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
Now it's gone. Done. I mean, we can go back and look at the last. Look, here we go. This is fun. This is fun. Biggest surprise: Drake London at 8. I knew they were going to take a wide receiver. I thought it was honestly Garrett Wilson.
Yep.
Garrett Wilson to the Jets. I don't love that. Olave to the Saints. We mocked in 2.0.
Yep.
It makes sense. I think he's a nice fit there. Should get enough volume. I would elevate him just a little bit. Jameson Williams to Detroit is awful.
Yep. Trading up for that. Terrible.
I mean, great for them, not for fantasy purposes.
Right. Yeah. This looks good for the Lions going forward, but you're right.
I think this is great for Treylon Burks to be a Titan in the absence of AJ Brown. And then Jahan Dotson, I didn't understand that pick.
Did they trade up for him too?
They traded back. They had the 11th pick, and they traded back with the Saints. So Saints come up, they get Olave. That was a great move for them. Turned out to be an awesome move for them.
Right.
Because they turned
interesting that the Washington Manders are willing to. Yeah, I guess they didn't see much of a difference between Olave and Dotson, Jahan.
The question is now, Scotty, who are we spending jerseys on?
Yeah, Jersey Day might be a little tougher after this draft. I really thought that this was the year you'd get to, get yourself a nice. I mean, hey, there's still a second round.
I mean, it seemed like the year, right?
It really did. It really did. I don't know if Lazard will just really look great, draped over those broad shoulders.
Oh.
Mac, you're just gonna get a Jamar Chase jersey, aren't you? Like that should be.
I honestly should. I can't wear it anywhere, but
you can wear it on the streams. Just got to get rid of that Green Bay paraphernalia back there.
Oh, the Randall Cobb jersey is going.
Yeah. You need to be team agnostic like your boy Lando now.
Landon is a fan of fantasy.
That's
his
it.
Favorite team is fantasy.
That's it. That's all I care about. That's all that makes it so much better. I'm enjoying this draft. I don't care.
You're not going to get the thrill of a last pick of the first round, like tackle that I'm going to get.
That's correct.
I will
I also don't get the
stream down because it's the 32nd pick.
Hey.
All right. Patriots pick is in.
Could the Vikings go with Malik Willis?
That'd be all right.
I've been just like, the little part of your brain that's like, nah. The whole time it's like, I mean,
maybe.
I mean, wouldn't be the worst thing,
No. So the Chiefs need a wide receiver. We've mocked them getting Christian Watson forever.
Yep. While the Patriots get Cole Strange.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Because they moved back so far, so many times. They just take what? He's a guard.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I accidentally just got the update for the Chiefs.
Oh,
Look who's
How do you
looking
feel
at their
about that?
phone now.
It was the first time my phone was up. I won't spoil it for you, but
I'm fine. If you got it spoiled, I'll
it's
get it spoiled.
George Karlaftis.
Okay, well, that's a good pick.
Yep, agreed. Good old George. So that just leaves us
I would
with.
love it if the Vikings grabbed quarterback.
Here we go. We
At
got
the
him.
30
We roped him in.
At the 32, like, I don't know.
They get that 5th-year option.
Yeah.
I thought more teams would trade into the first
Yeah.
that need a
not-
quarterback.
It's
It's
not a
interesting.
question, but
Yeah. I mean, it's not, I don't think they'll do it, but like, I wouldn't hate it.
Scotty.
All right. Cincinnati. Breece Hall. How about that?
Oh my goodness. Nope. They're not ready for that. Karlaftis, man, good pick. Solid.
Yeah, really good. They need that.
Griffin, you can tell the broadcast has absolutely nothing on Strange. Yeah, Cole Strange.
Right. You're right.
Loved his tape. Yeah, great. Awesome.
Oh, my back is killing me.
Gonna wrap this up at the 3.5 hour mark. That's quite a marathon there, boys.
Yeah.
Something.
Way to stick around, Scotty. Coming on for 10 minutes, sticking on for 2.5 hours.
Because that's what producers do.
I mean, I'm going to show the board one more time. Just, for the folks.
The Bengals
Yes.
pick is in.
If the Bengals pick is not offensive, I'm not putting another card up. Can you imagine Breece Hall?
That would be perfect. I would have liked that. Tampa Bay is the first pick of the next round. Or I guess they traded with Jaguars.
Yeah, they
they
traded with the
traded.
Jags. Yeah, 26 to 33.
All right, guys. Oh boy,
Hitting the
I
wall.
have to pick offensive
Yeah.
line at some point here. Who's best available? I can't even think of anyone who's.
Hey, we nailed this one, Lando. We got this one perfect. Dax Hill.
Okay.
Safety. We got this one bang on.
Where are you getting this notification from? Where are you getting that notification from?
Phone.
Twitter?
Sleeper. So looking at the next round, where could Breece Hall go?
I think he's going to
Tampa
go
Bay?
early.
Tampa Bay?
Unlikely. They just re-signed Leonard Fournette.
Ooh, Easy makes a really... Yeah, but they let Ronald Jones go. Tampa Bay really going to get Malik Willis. That would be wild.
That would be wild. I mean,
Yeah, second day of the NFL draft is tomorrow night. Starts at 7 p.m., not 8 p.m. And the clock is, I believe, cut down to 7 minutes and not 10 minutes. Goes a little bit quicker. Do the Chiefs take Breece Hall? No, I don't think they would make a play on him. Man, like looking here,
I think it's the Jets.
Houston makes a lot of sense. I'd hate the Jets,
But it makes sense though, right? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
They have multiple picks early.
Or Atlanta at, what is that, 41? Couldn't
Or
see
Atlanta,
Seattle
sure,
doing
yep.
it. Yeah, couldn't see Seattle doing it.
I could see Seattle doing it. Maybe
Man,
not taking
one
Breece Hall, but I could
quarterback.
see them taking a running back.
Yeah. One quarterback though, I'm honestly a little bit taken back by that. I thought we would at least see 2.
Yeah.
But hey, Kenny Pickett was the call.
Kenny Pickett, you got that bang on.
What a wild draft. And
The whole AJ Brown thing. And I mean, Debo not getting traded for a pick.
Debo not being moved. The Packers sitting on their hands. The Lions trading up for Jameson Williams.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was big. That was a game changer.
I want to see. I'm gonna go to Sleeper right now and see if the ADP has already moved. It has not. I am very curious to see how it moves, though.
So now, I mean, I mentioned earlier that I would take Malik Willis too, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, so the picks are all in.
Well, then let's go. I don't want to see
According to
more commercials.
They're just really pumping these
both of
commercials.
the picks are in. We just don't know. It says, okay.
Like, there's just no reason for this to be 3.5 hours. Zero reason.
It just really isn't.
Make it 2.
All right, come on, Bengals, Vikings, let's get it. Scotty, I would like Malik Willis going to the Vikings. That'd be sweet.
That would be sweet.
Be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, they could make quite a pitch to keep Jefferson long term. We know Cousins won't be there long term. We'll see.
Okay, well, so we know this one's Daxton Hill. We just don't know who.
It's crazy that they're just dragging it out.
There it is. Will Liberty QB Malik Willis be selected tonight? You know what happens at the last pick of the draft, though, right, Scott? You get solo screen.
Oh, that's fun.
As Landon is not an allegiant to any team.
He's agnostic.
Anybody gets half
Daxton. All right, there's Hill.
Prayers up for Scotty. Malik Willis.
Give me
Let's
QB.
get it.
That'd be fun. What we really need is O-line.
Daxton Hill's like, oh my
cornerback.
God, I get to get Jamar Chase's autograph. He's going to be my teammate.
I get this.
Bryson DeChambeau?
Guess what the over-under was for wide receivers going in the first round?
I said that there was going to be 6 taken.
And, I mean, there has been. The over-under was 6.5.
Oh, man.
So Davis Maddock just tweeted, not to complain because it was a good day, but losing the over-under 6.5 wide receivers when 6 were gone by 18 is a pretty bad beat. It's like, it
Yeah, it's
kind of
fair.
was.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I responded to a couple threads on Twitter, and my number was 6. I said I think there's gonna be 6.
Yeah. Yeah, bang on.
And that's looking good until the Vikings take Christian Watson.
Yeah.
All right, Scotty, the floor is yours, bud. I'm gonna hit you on that solo layup.
Hey, there's Scotty.
Ooh, there we go.
Hey.
It's looking
Video.
11:30 p.m. sharp right there.
Oh yes, it is.
Well, they're
This
going to
is way
draw
past
this
my
one.
bedtime.
Yeah, they're going to draw this well out. But yeah, could go a couple different ways. But I really didn't think that we'd be sitting here with Willis as an option. So Lord knows they won't do it. That would be chaos,
No.
but it would be fun. So
Kirk Cousins is the future.
yeah, sure. Well, they've paid him a lot, so he's at least this year's. But yeah, we'll see. I'm thinking, like I said, I would be pleased if we try to bolster that secondary. I mean, you want to talk about not long-term solution. Patrick Peterson's not exactly a spring chicken, so be happy to go that way, but you can never have enough O-line, and we don't have enough to begin with. So either of those, but also if we pick up a quarterback at 32, wouldn't be disappointing.
They have
with
another
that.
pick at 34, which is
exactly
great for the Vikings.
Yeah. Well, they traded down, right? So
Yep.
you'd have to think like, I don't know. It'd be
So they
it'd be
might be
super
okay with a few
exciting to
people?
get. Be super exciting to get the second quarterback out of the draft, arguably who could have been the first of the last pick of the first round. So we'll see. But that's just the fan in me who wants to see it. I think they're more likely to go line.
Yeah, no, I like it. And if Willis did go to the Vikings here, I would I don't know where he would go in rookie drafts at this point.
Well, I think it'd have to be dynasty. I mean, you don't pay a Kirk Cousins deal is pretty sure it's pretty ironclad, at least for this season. So, but once again, he'd be, there's nothing wrong with him with a quarterback spending a year, even two, learning. So, I think it'd be great because then we'd have like a plan for after Kirk Cousins. But we'll see. Exciting. Everyone's dancing. I can see. Oh, there's the Vikings draft party. And that is a
Also, I just saw on Twitter
interesting
too,
group of folks.
I hate that today was a good day for Philadelphia.
Yeah,
they
it
got
was.
AJ Brown. They beat the Raptors.
God.
Yeah.
All right. What are we doing?
Come on.
Pick is in.
Man, that is
Wow,
a
there's a
crazy setup.
There's a Viking Boba Fett. You gotta love that. It's got a little baby Yoda right on his shoulder.
Ojabo would be all right here too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't believe he was not picked tonight.
Yeah.
What is your biggest need, Scott, that you think? You think it's so best players available. Nakobe Dean, linebacker, out of Georgia. Malik Willis. You got Boy Maffey, edge out of Minnesota. You got Booth Jr. out of Clemson, I can't believe he's still kicking around.
Corner, yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm thinking because they definitely
Andrew Booth
need
Jr.
that
seems like a great
get-go,
pick.
yeah.
They need that secondary help, and now with Zadarius to go with Hunter, like our edges are set. Okay. We're going with the safety out of Georgia. All right, we did go secondary.
Georgia.
Lewis Sign
Yeah.
Yeah.
over
All
Andrew
right.
Booth Jr. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
Well, What a letdown.
I wanted them to invest in the secondary, and they did. So we'll have to see how he plays.
I'm just, I'm surprised too. It wasn't Andrew Booth.
Yeah, me too.
After the 18th pick in this draft, well, I guess after Kenny Pickett fell off a cliff, like a waste of an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But
thank you to everyone who stayed along with us.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
In 30 seconds, we hit 3 hours and 30 minutes on our season, the start of the 2022-2023 NFL season, kicked off by the first round of the draft.
Listen, we are not going live again tomorrow, but 7 p.m. Eastern time, the second and third round of the NFL draft, day 2, will be underway. You guys can chat with us in the Discord if you want to come over. Link is in the description. You can get us on Twitter. We'll also be live on there, tweeting some stuff out, some thoughts, some opinions. Might do some recap videos. Who knows? But stay tuned to the show. Join the Discord. Keep an eye out for coming streams. And we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys spending 3.5 hours with us. Crazy. You guys are the best, though.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you again.
See you soon.